Hello, everybody, and welcome to another wonderful episode here with me, Mr. Pluggington. Who has the voice mod?
Buckeye must be.
Sorry.
I can hear it through my thing.
Yeah, it's I accidentally turned it on.
Dude,
Hit
Hawk
the
is...
button, Buckeye.
Oops.
What?
And I forgot to switch it off to start talking of.
Buckeye started sounding like Darth Vader.
Darth Vader without his inhaler. Anyway.
As always, we have the group with us. We have Nura, Nova, Kark, Buckeye, Hawk, and Bo. Say hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon to all of you, and may the force be with you.
Yes, and whatever.
Just a heads up, I won't be able to be doing the Hawk voice tonight. My throat's kind of sore.
Yeah, that's fine. It's alright. If you have
Your ability
medical
to pull off
issues,
that
that's
voice.
fine.
Your ability to pull off that voice normally is impressive enough, let alone when you're sick. So no pressure. I can't do that clone voice for crap.
It's
you.
hard to properly do a clone voice. Anyway.
Okay, that was actually pretty good. Anyway, moving on.
So, there's no intro tonight, because we're just going to be continuing on. So, where were we last time? I can't remember.
Well, that was pretty successful. Got rid of an Imperial officer pretty easily.
Yeah, we, so essentially, bringing everybody back up to speed, we had some contraband taken off of us by a surprisingly kind Imperial officer.
No one took us. No one took our stuff. He left it.
Well, somebody took some of our contraband. Just
Nobody
the
took
basics.
anything.
We fooled a K2XO style droid from taking a closer look at our ship. Thankfully, they did not take my precious little sting. But what we are able to do is we do know that the bounty hunter is on this planet, this installation in particular, and she is raring to get out. She's going to try to get out herself tonight. So our group is still on board the Legacy, and we are determining who should go after her and who should maintain presence on the ship. Jabba wants her alive for 720,000 credits.
Preferably alive.
Preferably alive, and I don't even, because I'm a lawful light, I don't even want to think about what Jabba wants to do with her.
How many landing pads are there?
We might actually be doing the light side thing by killing her.
There's about
Exactly my
6
point.
landing pads, but 2 of them are occupied by Imperials, and the other 3 are unoccupied, and you guys are on one of them, of course. So yeah, you guys are on your ship. You're planning out everything.
Alright,
What would you guys
I'm
like to do right now?
I'm gonna go over to the engine room and let Nova. Hey, it's clear. You can come out.
Alright. I honestly think that Force people should probably stay on the ship.
Whoa. Hold on.
I agree.
Wait, why?
This is a democracy now.
If a fight starts and you guys have to use your
Here,
Imperials on
let's
her
not do that.
Well, just give me my blaster back, and I'm pretty good with a blaster.
Yeah.
No, but it doesn't
metagaming,
matter.
I'm
You
gonna-
might leak.
Metagaming,
whatever.
I'm gonna walk out of my room. Since I've been shut in my room, I'm gonna open my door, having heard this because metagaming. Well, if you would prefer, we can not use our powers. I do have some skill with the blade, as I pull out my vibro sword, twirl it around a little bit, and whack myself in the head with the point of the blade. So I'm gonna I can choose to not use my powers, and I do have a shield. And besides, I can conceal my casting of the Force, which means that in an emergency situation, I can still be of some use.
Did not mean to do that.
Yeah, he has a point. And Nova, I mean, we could always use Kano over there as he kind of like slyly points at her. Yeah.
I
Be a great asset.
I don't think it would be wise for me to be here. The Imperials will instantly know who I am.
Yeah, okay, that's a good point.
Nova, what do you think about this?
I think because I know her signal, I'd be able to track her to the location she's held up. We can either take her on the way or sneak to her location and capture her there.
That's a good point.
I do believe that we should not.
Hmm.
Do I know?
Agreed.
I know what time it is, but plug. What time is it? How long is the next sunset?
There is actually no sun in this solar system.
Great. Well, how long until
But
nightfall?
most star bases, I'm guessing, have kind of a
going-
day-night cycle.
Yeah, the right now, if there were a sun, it'd be about 3 p.m. So you guys are
Right.
a little bit in late.
All right. So, this woman we heard over the comlink, she is wishing to actually get away tonight. So, we have to hit her while she's preparing. You do not want to hit a bounty hunter while they're running away, because they have everything with them. If we catch her in the preparation stage, then we can ensure that she is the least prepared for us. She may not even be wearing any armor when we capture her.
Wouldn't it be best if we try to figure out which landing pad she uses? We could easily just get to her there and pop her when she's ready.
She doesn't have a ship, didn't you remember? Well, I'm more sharp than you, it seems, so I remember from the comlink system, she said that she does not have a ship, and that her clients cannot get a ship to her. That means she is stranded here and alone. So, if we catch her off guard soon, and I don't mean in the next 5 minutes, I mean in the next hour or so, if we can plan it out, then we can take her by surprise, bring her down, and then take her straight to Java without any trouble.
Did Jabba say how much less we'd get if we didn't capture her alive?
He did not
I-
say anything about her being dead.
Right. No, but did you say that in character?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
If Jabba asks a question, the answer is always yes. If Jabba makes a request, you honor the request to the absolute best of your ability. And if all of us were to stand semi-intact in front of Jabba with a dead bounty hunter he specifically requested alive, we would quickly be torn into pieces.
All right, so alive it is. Yeah, I think either capturing her right now, kind of as quickly as possible, or as soon as she shows up, like as soon as she leaves her build, wherever she's held up. Can I track her from where she is based on with the data stuff I have? Because
Yeah, your data pad has the signal location. You just have to get closer to it. It's kind of like one of those things where like you have a mini map and it's like off in the distance, and it'll get closer to you once you get closer to it.
Okay, well, no, dropped and she'll be back. She'll be back in a second. But yeah, that's what you described her. So yeah, we know where she is. We just don't know. It's
Okay.
like an unidentified minimap.
Yeah, so like you have the signal. It's just like up in like the top right corner of your like mini map. You would have to get closer to it. Bo said he'll be right back. He has to restart his computer.
okay. So my plan is we use that signal to track her down, and I do have a system right now that can make it easier for us to move quickly and quietly through the base, but hopefully make as little fuss as possible. I managed to alter some of my programs, so that should help us get there quickly and quietly. And I think besides that, maybe one person on the ship. I know you.
Sorry.
You might not like this, but I turned to the one person that's already talked to them and convinced them that our one Jedi friend. I think it might be best if you stay in particular, due to your ability to talk them down if anything should happen.
Wait, so you're saying I should stay on the ship and be damage
No, I'm
control
saying-
for...
Do we have... We're gonna have to bring something with us that we can hide her in when we bring it back.
Don't we have some cargo containers?
Yeah, you guys do have some cargo containers. Some empty
Well-
ones at least.
Do we have some that are the right size that we could carry around, like push around, that a person could fit in?
When we delivered supplies to the Twi'leks, unless Plug, you wanted to off of what I... Do we or...
No, you don't have that crate, but you do have crates that were of the size on your ship. They're just full of like food stuff and water and stuff. So if you take it out,
Wait,
you could be able
what?
to fit people.
What he's talking about is like things that make the crates mobile. And plug, we
Oh.
did use on Ryloth. We had hollow crate, like kind of like floating crates. Like
Yeah,
in
yeah,
World of
yeah, the
Cultures. Do you
floating-
still have those or no?
Yeah, you do have two of the floating fucking
Yeah.
carts.
The hollow crates.
Yeah, the hollow
Okay.
crates.
Yeah, and those are pretty crates. So again, think of it like a dolly on floaters. So if we wanted to, we could use those and grab her. Does anybody else want to interject here? I feel like we're hogging the stage.
Does anyone else have any more plans?
You're all right. That sounds like a pretty good plan to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now that now that we have a plan, the only thing we do is think of composition. Now, Nova, I do believe you recommended that I stay on the ship, or was that a joke?
It was actually your apprentice. I recommended stay on the ship just because he's.
Oh yes.
Oh, it does
Very
show
well.
the same
Bo,
That's
how
cool.
Really?
stealthy,
Really?
How stealthy are you?
There's
Bo?
a very good reason I am asking you in particular, just
I'm
to be
very
fair.
stealthy, by the way.
No, and the only reason I'm asking is you've already dealt with them. They know you're on the ship, and due to your connections, they'd be less inclined to do another search if you were here. If any one of us are here and they decide they want to search, there's not much we can actually say that will stop them.
House Fool, yes, you did completely reveal your identity, even if you did not give them your name. They can trace House Fool back to Alderaan, and, well, let's say Imperial Alderaan relations have not exactly been the nicest. I'm surprised the entire situation doesn't just blow up in their faces. But at the same time, so I would be going with you, Nova. Who else would be going with us? Kark, you said you were stealthy. I assume you use those hands for something other than piloting.
Yes, of course. Multitude of things.
That's
Watch
what
your-
she
My
said.
boy.
How stealthy are you, my
Very.
multi-limbed friend? Could out of character, could I have a number, please?
I think it's +8. No.
Wait,
higher
what?
Than that. Higher than that.
You're level 5, and you have a +9 at least.
I think I have a +9. Yeah.
Okay, well, you better be lucky you have passes out of trace, Nova, because I got a -1. If you want, I can just be like the person that distracts them while you two stealth around. Because honestly, I have -1.
Hey, guess what ability I was talking about? Passive
I
out of
apologize.
trace.
I have +7. I have +7. I have
No,
+7.
+7. You'll have a 17 to stealth checks. I'll have a +9. So the point is, it should negate my problem, but you two, out of character, I recommend that if it comes to it, I distract her, you two stealth, and see what you can do. And I have very potent force powers, but again, I don't want to cast those in a public area because, you know, the DM has threatened us with Darth Vader. So, I have very powerful force powers, and I can cast them, but they're concealed from everybody. But if I want to cast them concealed,
Might be
I have
good
to make
now.
a roll for every creature that can watch us. So we have to get her alone, we have to get her secluded, and we have to take her down quick. It's gonna go. So anyway, so Nova, Kark, and myself would be apprehending this Zero to Poco, and
All right.
Buckeye,
Do any of
Hulk,
the
and Bo.
any of the stormtroopers want to come? I mean, if you move quick and quiet.
Whoa! They're called
Did you
clone
call me a
troopers. Huh?
stormtrooper?
Yeah.
I'm gonna lean over. Nova, that was politically incorrect.
Oh, hey, my friend Little Fam's on. Cool.
Anyway, well, the point is, Hawk, Buckeye, Bo, you are all very powerful individuals. You've all seen a great deal of combat and war. If things go badly, we will contact you on our comlinks, but we would prefer that you are here.
Why? I mean, if this is going to be a big enough fight, why wouldn't we want them with us?
Why don't you take the clone troopers and I'll stay here with Kana?
Well, I have an idea. Why don't I proliferate a little bit and pretend I'm some noble from Draco?
No.
I am.
I think you should let the noble stuff be handled by me.
Well, yes, I mean this, but if we are intending to distract her and then silently take her out, with you two making a surprise attack against her, then all 5 of us, me having the 2 quote-unquote clone troopers as my bodyguards, we could sell a character so that anybody looking at me, while you, Mr. Kark and Madam Nova, are sneaking around, they look at the tall, grey, and rather dashingly handsome Drathos and his 2 very large, bulky, beautiful bodyguards walking down the street, therefore giving you two an advantage in making sure that you are not the first thing they see. Besides, I'm not very quiet or very stealthy, so...
Hey, quick question to you guys. Are they wearing full Stormtrooper armor?
Clone.
Clone.
Full clone armor.
Clone, I swear to God, if you say Stormtrooper again, I will end your life. I'm just kidding.
Nova takes 10d10 damage.
No, I'm kidding.
But they're wearing
Comparing
full...
us to these bucket heads. Ugh.
But they wear... You guys are wearing full clone trooper armor, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
We really need
guess
to get
so.
you different armor. Okay.
What the DM has allowed in the past is large brown cloaks, as well as hoods on the cloak, so it is not apparent that they're clone troopers. So the cloaks are wide enough to the point where they cover the armor, so they can still have it. The DM has graciously allowed us to still have quote-unquote combat suits even without the clone trooper helmet being part of it. So if we got into a combat scenario, obviously the cloaks would go aside and clone trooper armor would be there. Do we have any spare combat suits in the ship that we could have you guys change out of?
We did have some stormtrooper armor from
Yeah, I think Carp grabbed it. It's all bloodied up.
Yeah, that's probably even worse.
Yeah, either you hear real quick or you stole that uniform off a dead man. Anyway, so
I forgot
yes,
about that.
somebody got the reference. Anyway, so the point is, I don't, out of character, because this is all happening out of character, because I'm not talking like I'm an asshole. So the point is, I think if we had them cloaked, and again, we got the bounty hunter on her own, because it doesn't matter if, the bounty hunter is in public and the clones show themselves. If I'm in public and I do literally anything, aside from attack with a -1 to attacks, they're going to notice me. So if we get her on her own, the fact of them being clone troopers should actually not be an issue. We just have to make sure we don't get stopped or told to do anything. So...
Oh, are we live?
Yeah. Well, somebody's streaming. Oh, it's Bo. Bo, are you streaming this for other people?
No response.
Bo.
Oh,
No
he's...
response from him.
Okay, so Strange,
Well, there you go. Your mic's
Downloaded
working
that
now. What's up?
that voice mod got downloaded, and now I can't use my microphone. So
Which
It's-
one?
Oh, crap.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, you have to change your audio settings.
Yeah, you have to
so-
go into actual audio settings and do it.
got it.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
So while you do that, so the point is, if we do get caught with the clones having their armor, first off, clone troopers are relatively famous anyway, so if anybody sees them at the first place, it's like, hey, you're clone troopers. They don't necessarily need to tell the Empire. Second off, we're going headline for this bounty hunter. We're not stopping. And if they just cloak up and we get to the bounty hunter, it doesn't matter if I reveal myself or not, or the clones reveal themselves or not, because the bounty hunter is the only one that needs to know. And then again, we have the...
I don't want any risk of you using your powers. I want the risk of them finding out about you to be 0.
Well, the bounty
Them being
hunter
clone troopers could look bad, but you know what? There are there are clone troopers that doing their own thing. But if they find out about it, you were dead.
Oh, you mean if the bounty hunter were to tell Java, that would be very bad indeed.
That's also true.
Look, there are very few ways to handle the situation that does not involve one of us dying or one of us revealing ourselves. Look, we agreed to do this job, unfortunately so. And we have a very particular set of skills, that makes us dangerous to many individuals and to ourselves.
Oh, thank God.
We have... hey, there you go. We have to do this somehow. And 2 of our men are clone troopers. 2 of us are Jedi. You 2 are not equipped to handle a bounty hunter. I'm sorry. But
No,
this bounty
and,
hunter...
Yeah,
and
man.
I agree. But I think that the two stormtroopers, I think that you should just promise
He's
me
doing
that
it as a character thing.
Yeah.
unless one of us are gonna die, you won't use any of your Jedi stuff.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. This is only in the spur of the moment. I'm not going to walk around lifting children off the ground saying, look at me, I'm a member of a forbidden order. No, I'm going to behave, and I'm going to behave like a normal, stuck-up Drathos professional, because, well, as far as I know, my parents were politicians. The point is, I can play the part with my quote-unquote bodyguards. You two, stealth, Kark and Nova, you two stealth. I distract all eyes. I walk down the street, head back, shoulders up, and the two initiates can guard the ship. One has a lightsaber and one has powers.
I think that if we both, I think that all of us move quickly and quietly, and don't, again, with cloaks on. How good are you at? I still think us moving together as a group, I can do something to the cameras to make sure that there'll be no record. We push the carts along to, maybe you even push the carts. I don't. But
These aren't just regular cameras, though. These are Imperial grade technology. That's not an easy thing to just get past.
Plug, do we know what kind of security is at this type of installation? Do any of us know, or do we not?
From your knowledge, you'd think they would have just regular, but since it is Imperial control, then possibly. But to you, you don't know.
So, okay, so we don't actually know what we have seen. I'll go off of what we've seen. There's a K-series security droid, and there's squadrons of stormtroopers. That means patrols, as well as those droids are brought in to make their work lighter and easier. So protocol is loosely enforced, at least with stormtroopers patrolling around. By the way, this is not metagaming. This is what Nura knows. So beyond that, they could have cameras. They could have an ATST for all we know. But outside of that, Nura doesn't know anything.
So let's probably base our knowledge off of the guy who grew up on Imperial-controlled planet. Probably
Alderaan's not Imperial-controlled, milk drinker.
Just call him a milk drinker? God, what an insult, you nerf herder.
Legitimate Star Wars insult. Anyway, sorry, that was out of character, Bo. Don't take that the wrong way.
And he's totally gonna take it the wrong way.
That was out of character, Bo. I'm not gonna get hit by force lightning, but yeah.
Now you're just gonna get a little zap.
Little zap.
No, it's.
Moving on.
I'm fine with it, but I could have swore they were part of the Imperial Senate, but okay.
Okay, I was joking. It's like saying that Virginia's a southern state. It's like, it's pretty much a northern state. The point is, yes, you know more about Imperial-controlled worlds, so please enlighten us.
Look, I'm just saying, Nova's got a good plan, but you can't just assume you can get control of anything that the Empire's got their hands in. But hey, I'm not going to doubt her. She doubted me. I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt.
I mean, I'd have to have a closer look at the cameras as we're moving through, but...
You think those droids are going to let you get close to their security cameras?
No. I should be able to get a decent idea of what we're dealing with just by walking.
Real quick, out of campaign, we also have new emojis for the server.
Very fun. Anyway, so...
Commercial break.
Well then. Commercial break. Please buy our emoji. So anyway, out of character. If we don't want to go with the plan of both Nova and Kark stealthing around together and getting a look at their defenses while the rest of us, like, well, me and the two clone troopers actually canvass the area and get public opinion, why don't we just have both of you stealth around? It's only 3 o'clock. That way you guys can stealth around, get a good view, be inconspicuous about it, then come back and then initiate the actual plan of recovery. Because I can be, in my noble persona. Do we even want to go with that? I'm presenting that.
No,
I think it's a good idea.
I think that's a bad idea.
It's drawing attention away from you two and giving us, I can bluster my way through most people because
we said we were here to trade stuff, right?
Yes, we're traders, and again, if you don't think it's a good idea because you legitimately don't think it'll work, that's fine. But I feel like Nura, with 2 heavy bodyguards with him, could probably muscle or intimidate his way to any guard post. And we're not walking into the Imperial Palace here. We're walking into a town looking for a bounty hunter. That is probably notorious. So if I ask...
So let's bring the cart. you guys can bring all the trading stuff. We'll wander around on our own. Stay in contact. I make sure you guys all have communicators on you, and I'll be able to guide you guys where you need to go, because I know I'll be able to track your signal down. Does that sound good?
Again, to be absolutely clear, we are going around on quote-unquote business, and I have some credits around. Nova, you and Kark are going to stealth around and get a look at the place. Are we going for her right now, or is this reconnaissance?
It depends. If I can do something with the cameras, or if there are no cameras close to her, which makes sense, I say we just do it. The longer we stay here, the more chance something's gonna go wrong.
Absolutely, and I fully agree. So, gentlemen, and I turn to the clone troopers, if you would not mind taking off your helmets and putting on these large brown cloaks, and I'll grab 3 of them. I'll grab, like, my own that I normally wear, as well as 2 for each of them. Please wear the hoods up and keep your rifles underneath. You are very large men, as I pat your shoulders. So you should be suitably intimidating. I want you to give me your best war face.
That's their face.
Oh my, that's grotesque. That'll do nicely. So, and I'll turn to Nova. Nova, Kark, I am trusting you. Please don't get yourselves killed. I don't know what I'd do without either of you.
Kark.
Anything?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Kark, can I see that book I gave you, the Jedi one?
Yeah.
Cool.
And as you hand him the book, I'll look at Kark. Kark, I know you have many questions, but just know this. The Force is always with you, and it will guide you every step of the way. Trust in it, and you will return safely.
So can I read the Sith book after, since I've read the Jedi one?
If we
It's only
survive
fair.
this, ask me that question later, and I may say yes, possibly. And then I'm going to turn to Bo and Kano. Both of you. When we come back, if they have the bounty hunter, and I am not here, leave.
Okay.
And I'll stand there for a second. All right then.
Master?
And
I just kind of have a smirk on my lips, like.
yes, Bo.
You can count on us. And Nova,
Yeah.
good luck.
Thank you.
And
All
I'm
right.
gonna turn with a smile as I beckon to the clone troopers. In my experience, there's no such thing. And I'm going to walk out of the ship with a thick, billowy cloak and 2 massive, muscular bodyguards.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
Jesus.
And I don't know, one of you guys also has the Magna Cart.
Yes, we're okay. Which of you 2 want to be pushing the cart? Because I can't be seen to do that because of the persona I'm trying to sell.
I'll
great.
go ahead and push it, but I'll hide my sniper rifle behind it.
Probably smart.
Oh, nice. All right, I'm going to check my inventory. I have 8,000 credits, so I'll be able to throw something. So, okay, the plan is Nova and Kark, I'm going to buy you all the time I can. And again, if anything happens, I do have the 2 clone troopers. I won't use my force powers unless absolutely necessary. And I mean absolutely. On top of that, we're just going to buy you as much time as we can. I'm going to try shopping a little bit, just looking around for stuff. It's mostly out of character. Or at least I should say in RP. Not going to buy more useless lasers for our ship. So, that's my plan. And when you radio in, we'll either return to the ship or we will assist you with taking down the bounty hunter. But I do have to throw around some money to sell the fact that I'm a traitor. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. So again, clone troopers, I have telepathy. I will telepathically talk with you the whole time if I need to. But I prefer not to try it because then Nura might get distracted and make gestures while he's telepathically talking, and somebody's like, okay, this guy can read minds. I don't trust this guy anymore.
Also, Hawk doesn't like you in his head, Master.
Oh, that's right. I was the character, but fine. Anyway, so as we begin to walk out, I just really want this to work. I don't mean to take control. I'm just really
It's fine,
wanting
it's
this
fine.
plan to work. 720,000 credits on the line. So I'm gonna walk straight to the market, and I'm specifically walking to the food market.
All right. So as you guys are getting out of the ship, you're more on the landing pad area, which is a bit more cleared of people. They're more out towards the marketplace. So entering into the first area, you see a bunch of little built-in stands out of certain material, mostly metal. As there's a variety of fruit, there's a sale of a few mangoes of sort as well. There's all sorts here. As you guys are also going by, you do see a cantina. Hold on, let me look up something real quick, because you do see a cantina that has a picture of a Jawa on it, kind of like a neon light. Like he looks happy with a big ass glass jug as he's like chugging it, like it flips back and forth to it, as it's called the Sloppy Jawa.
Bravo.
So
Boy.
do I see anybody coming out of the cantina? Anybody like, super drunk?
You see one person. He looks to be what's the race of those big-headed nutsack looking guys that have the blue eye or the black eyes that play the instruments in the
Bith.
cantina? Yeah, Bith.
Bith.
Yeah, you see a Bith coming out as like he's talking in his language while he's drunk, as you just hear.
I don't speak bit. So anyway, moving on. I'm sorry, Plug. I made you DM for nothing.
Oh, it's fine.
I'm going.
Well, hold on. So one Bith comes out, and then as he comes out, two Trandoshans come out as one of them pushes the guy to the side, speaking his language, and they're walking in a pair towards the hotel sections. And these guys look pretty well armed for themselves, being Trandoshans.
I'm going to lean into my comlink that I have strapped to like my left shoulder, and I'm going to say quietly enough. Shut up. I'm going to say quietly enough to Nova over the comm. Nova and Kark, have you left the ship yet, or are you waiting?
Oh, no, we left yet.
Oh yeah, we would have left. Basically,
Okay,
exactly the same time you have.
Okay, you're hiding, so I'm going to say, Nova, the situation may have just become more complicated. There are two armed Trandoshans near the residential district. Perhaps they are associated with the bounty hunter, perhaps they are not, but keep an eye out. If you see them anywhere near our quarry, I would be very, very wary. And I'm going to, Nova,
You hear a response. They might also be working for her.
Yes, indeed, which is why I wanted to alert you to the fact they are there. They seem to be very heavily armed, and they don't want to take anything from anybody, except probably their money.
Bo to Bardane. Hey.
Yes, Bo, what is it?
I forgot to mention, but Buckeye, Kano, and I were given key cards from the security officer. Big Dick Buckeye may still have his.
Understood. That's a card to any place in this building, in this colony. Thank you. And I'm going to turn, and I'm going to telepathically. I'm going to keep walking forward into the market, but I'm going to telepathically link Buckeye and myself. Buckeye, you'll hear the strange echoing voice in the back of your head. Again, very disturbing. Buckeye, I do believe you have a key card. Should we need to get into any place that requires a key pass, I assume you would be ready with it.
Yes, sir.
Very well then. So I'm going to specifically walk over to one of the spices stalls. I'm going to walk over to a stall selling spices, if you don't mind.
Okay.
What type of spice?
I'm not talking illegal.
So
A pipe's there.
no, Nova, go ahead.
Shut up.
Yeah, as this is happening, I'm going to be trying to triangulate the signal, trying to find out. I'm guessing in the hotel district, but trying to get a clearer picture of where she is.
Okay, roll me a tech roll. So as you guys are coming up to the spice thing, a Doug, a nice chunky Doug, actually comes over onto a stand as he looks over to you, speaking in his regular, speaking in Huttese actually, as he says, "Don Tolisinkalaka."
I'm going to respond. I'm going to respond in galactic bait. Wait, I'm going to telepathically. one of them. I cut out there. Sorry. Can anybody hear me?
Go ahead.
You're good.
Okay. Sorry, my internet sometimes drops and I suddenly stop hearing people. I'll telepathically say, does any one of you speak Doug? Either clone trooper. I mean, Huttese. Do any of you speak Huttese?
Do they speak Twi'leki?
I'm certain he speaks Galactic Basic, and I'm going to look at him. Good afternoon, my Doug friend. I'm afraid I don't speak the most eloquent language of the Hutts, but I do believe that you understand Galactic Basic, yes?
Ah, yes, I do. Huttese is natural, for I get many traders in those districts. Apologies. Welcome to Gulatin Spice. I am Gulatin. How can I assist you?
Well, Gulatin, I am a merchant from the inner core, and I usually come out with stuff to see the most beautiful and most wondrous spices. I enjoy cooking in my spare time, and I've always been interested in the spices out here. So, if I may, what are the most, not simply the best, but the most unique spices, things I can only find here?
The unique spices that I have come across is what these Poland Marsons have been cooking up. They call it Malgus. It's a very sweet spice. I have an abundance of it, but I also have some other things from nearby planets, such as let me see.
As he begins to rummage around a little and picks up a crate of what looks like roots. They look like red roots.
These are the red roots of Dathomirian spice. I do not know the name, but I've been able to sell them, and they're quite strange. Many people have been buying them, and I run out so quickly.
Ask if he's got any Kessel spice.
No.
I want
Anyway.
some.
No, you go to the pike for that. Anyway.
Dathomir, you say?
Yes, these spices barely are able to be found.
Well, then, so you sell the Dathomiri by the root, and you sell the Malgus spice by the ounce, you said.
Yes, Malgus spice is by the ounce. 10 ounces is 10 credits. There's an abundance, as I said. Low prices.
Well, absolutely. So I'll tell you what, and I'll lay a 50 credit chip down. It's a gold. It's like an iridium chip, which is Star Wars gold. It's like a single actual hard cash. And I'll lay that 50 credit chip down to get his attention. So, if I could have 30 ounces of that Malgus, and however much left will get me how many Dathomiri roots? 20 credits will get me how many?
The Dathomirian roots are worth as much as that one piece for at least 5 roots. Yep.
I'm going to stand up at my full height of because this Doug is like 2 feet tall. I'm going to stand up at my full height of 6'3", look back, look at my bodyguards. Done. And I'll lay down another solid gold chip and then 3 silvers, which is 10 each. So that's enough for 10 roots and then 30 ounces of the Malgus.
Let me go get more of the Malgus.
As he first gets the 2 crates of it,
He says, let me go get the rest.
as he then jumps off and then begins walking to there as he rummages around. You do hear a little bit of yelling as a little as a little pit droid in the distance runs and then pops into his normal form.
He's like, girls, let's boing.
As he just as he then
As
comes.
this is happening, I got a 19 on my tech roll.
Oh, you didn't? I didn't see the rolls. I wasn't paying attention. Awesome.
Don't worry, Nova. I'm not going to be
Yeah,
long.
so you now have exact location of where she is. She is on the 32nd floor.
Let's go, girl.
She's on the 32nd floor. And she is on the left side of the apartment area. You don't know where exactly. It's in between because there's a bunch of rooms here. They're small, compact rooms, and there's usually about 50 of them. But it's somewhere between 1 and 25. That's the best that you can get through all the security.
If I'm close, Yeah, if I'm close, could I be able to go, okay, it's this room?
Yeah, you have the exact pinpoint. You just have to get closer to it because the size of your minimap isn't big enough.
Okay. I'm gonna... What does the security look like in the hotel?
The security looks like they do have some at the front. If you're gonna go look, it looks like they have some two partner patrols, at least on separation of about 10 or about 5 to 10 floors of two-man group
We can take it.
of stormtroopers.
They've got. Oh, whoa! Stormtroopers is an Imperial establishment.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's an Imperial hotel, and they've got at least. You said every 10 floors.
Every 5 to 10 floors.
Okay, I don't mean a metagame. So
That's fine. That's fine.
I'll just shut up.
Nova.
I want to make sure that we still have fun. So.
Nova, I have an idea.
Could I find out...
Why don't we rent a room on the 30th floor?
That might work, but I have another...
You know, we're just a couple on vacation.
So you say that every 10 floors is basically a group of stormtroopers. Just kind of keep
10.
an eye on that.
5 to 10.
5 to 10. Okay.
What floor is she on again? 32, you said?
32.
Okay. No,
Looks like each squad of
let's
stormtroopers
rent a
is for
room.
5 floors.
Could I hack into the cameras on that floor?
No. For you to do that, you would have to get into the main Imperial security system, which then you'd have to roll a bunch with disadvantages, and then do all this other complicated shit without being caught within the system itself, yada yada yada.
Plug,
It's
I am
hard.
So proud of you.
I can help
I
you.
am so proud of you
I'm
for
also
making
a skilled
logic.
tech person.
Is there any way to...
I'm a skilled slicer.
Yeah.
To slice in a security like that, you'd still have to get past a lot of objectives, such as like the internal
No, I'm saying
the
we
internal
can do it
security. Oh, if you do it together, then you would just drop down one of the advantages. But since this is Imperial, you would have to roll super disadvantage. But if you're getting the advanced, then that will just drop one, and then you would just roll with normal disadvantage.
Yeah.
Well,
That is not a risk I'm willing to take.
Are we doing
Because if
that
they-
homebrew rule, or are we taking it to where advantage and disadvantage cancel out no matter what? Like, one advantage can cancel out 2 disadvantages and vice versa. Are we doing that, or are we doing, like, just straight advantage and disadvantage like we've been doing?
The homebrew one.
Okay, got it. That's actually more fair. I'm just making sure.
Yeah. So, the Doug then comes out with another crate of it, as he looks over and says,
Here you are. This is all of it that I got. Is there any other
and
spices you may need?
Wait, Nura,
is
Nura,
that-
are you connected to my... can I telepathically speak to you?
You're not within 30 feet of me, and my
Yeah,
telepathic
shit.
link is open with the clones, but I do have a comm link.
I'm stealth right now. Am I
Ba-
stealth?
Bounty-
Oh, stealth. No, we haven't stealthed yet. actually.
"Oh, yeah, that's right.
We're
Go ahead
just
and
kind of
stealth."
chilling around, just kind
We're
of
just
quietly.
chilling, yeah.
Well, they're not
Yeah,
looking. They're just walking. But anyway, out of
Just
character,
asking to keep me
met.
busy.
If y'all allow me
Okay,
to
what are
say
you wanting to do, Bo?
metagaming-wise, please don't contact me now.
I am curious about
Castle
like
Spice.
bounty hunting is legal in the Empire, right?
Bounty hunting is legal.
If you're part
The
of the
Empire
Bounty
puts
Hunters
up
Guild.
bounties. Yeah.
Okay, Bo, if you're gonna do that, then go ahead and roll me,
Which episode do we see actually
tech
the Empire
rolls.
hire bounty hunter?
It's the
roll me 3
Mandalorian.
tech rolls.
No.
It's literally the
and also
Mandalorian.
in the actual
Star Wars,
Yeah, I
yes.
think.
Again, bounty hunters have to be registered with the guild, and because this one's getting away from the Empire, I don't think she is registered. So, the point is, okay, look, my spice thing is going to take like another minute. Let's settle that so we can get it out of the way, and I'm just quote unquote walking around buying random things. I don't want to be like Tiberius Stormwind and shop for 35 minutes, wasting everybody's time. I want to just get it and get it done.
Okay.
So the point is, it'll give you guys time to think of a plan anyway. So I'm gonna lean forward. Thank you, my dear friend. You pick this up And I'm going to gesture over to Buckeye. Buckeye's not pushing the cart. I'm going to gesture to him. Hawk, you are pushing the cart now. You two are going to switch
Yeah.
off. And I'm going to say, pick up this crate and put it inside. Make sure it's sealed this time, slave. I'm going to turn back to the Doug. And I'm going to pick up my 50 credit piece, one of the two, and see it, like, make it glint off of the sun that is currently in the middle of the sky.
There's no sun.
There has to be light somewhere. The point, I'm going to make it glint, kind of, just angle it, my friend. These are, as you obviously know, real credits, and I would prefer that we were able to continue business ventures in the future. And I lay down that credit, and I'm going to pull out another 40 credits, which is silver, 4 silver pieces. I'm going to lay them on the counter. I would like at least 15 ounces, 25 ounces of your allspice, which is basic. You guys know what allspice is.
Allspice?
25 allspice is it basically goes on everything from chicken to beef to salads even.
Okay.
So I'm gonna lay down the 40 credits. It's basically an all-purpose good spice.
Yeah.
Here's 40 credits. 25 ounces of allspice, which, as you know, is very common, and you can keep the rest, so long as you, my friend, my dear spice-selling friend, ensure that we can keep business together, and therefore, if anything should happen, you did not see me in this sector. Are we understood?
I see. Quite understood. Let me go grab the allspice.
As he heads back into the back to go grab the rest.
I'm gonna grab a slice of pizza.
Yeah, I'm trying to make you hungry because I already ate. But anyway, plugged allspice is however expensive you want it to be. Just don't make it up to 40 credits because I'm giving him enough to pay for it and then extra on top of it. So if it's like 30 credits or so, I want him to have a little bit of extra money for free.
Buckeye
and
says,
trying
I
to
thought the
convince him
spice
to-
in Star Wars was drugs.
No, it's actually spices. If I wanted spice, I'd be on castle. Anyway,
You want to buy some death sticks?
Your dad wants to sell me death. Anyway, so the point is, I'm actually buying real spices that I can use in cooking because that's what Nura does. But yeah, allspice is literally like chicken seasoning. It's really cheap. So if it's like 1 credit an ounce, then that or the point is, I don't want to give him all the money for the spice. I want to make sure that he keeps his mouth shut. And because I'm paying in real credits, it's like laying down gold at a counter piece. People are going to notice, and it's going to be like, wow, this guy's got real money rather than paper or credit. So I want to keep him quiet in case anything does happen.
Yeah.
So I'm going to wait for him to get back and just keep the credits on the table and just let people see them a little bit because that might get people to give me better prices on other foodstuffs. And don't worry, guys, I won't like haggle with 8 merchants. This will be like the 1 merchant I do, and I'll just out of character buy other stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, then
as that is
that
is happening, do I see people like scanning in to get to the hotel? I'm wondering how many steps it is to get, and can I see the lift from where I am?
Okay, so as you are looking, you're at the place, right?
And if I am gonna have to like sneak closer to do any of that, I am gonna cast pass without a trace on us. Like if this requires more than just kind of casually walking around and looking at stuff, and it's actually requiring us to put in a position where it might be questioned.
So you don't see that there's any guards of any sort to go in, but you do see that it does have a little panel where people have those little key cards that you were given. So they usually just like they place the thing the key card next to a scanner. It scans. The door opens as it like flashes green and stuff, and then the door closes and then it locks.
Do I see when they so this is to get into the lift?
No, this is just getting into the front door itself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I say we walk in
so
normal and pretend
with
we
these-
want a room.
Okay, hold on. Let me
For
do
what
Bo's thing real quick. What was
Yeah,
the... Yeah, but keep explaining though. Sorry.
Yeah, just one quick question is I know that there are hotels in real life that you get a card and you're only let onto your floor with that card. Is this do hotels do the same thing, or is it basically you can get in, go whatever floor you want, we don't really care?
Yeah. The Imperials will just occasionally, may ask at random, like, hey, if they haven't seen you before, they'll probably ask, like, a question or two and then go about their day.
Okay.
Yeah. So, as you're looking around, front entrance seems fine. The two Trandoshans, though, they come more towards the left section, as one of them sort of looks around, sniffs the air for a second, and then goes inside with his kin, as they both enter into it.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of signal, and it's like we're gonna have to go into the hotel now. Get the card ready.
You have the card, don't you?
We do. So you're talking to me over the comm link as the Doug is back in there getting the allspice. Yes, absolutely. We'll get that just as soon as we can. And essentially, I'm just going to wrap it up. The Doug brings back the spice. I say thank you. Put the spice in the cart. Moving on.
Yeah.
Okay, we are on the way to the hotel.
Okay, so you guys are now in front of the hotel area. There's not a lot of people around right now, but there's a few coming here and there. Sorry.
As we're kind of as we're walking, as we're kind of waiting near the doors of the place, these people are keeping their cards in their pockets, right?
Sorry, I was looking at the meme. Yeah, a lot of the people have the cards in their pockets.
How good are you at pickpocketing?
I have a +10 to sleight of hand.
Jesus,
oh my goodness.
fucking...
Let's just say my hands are good with many things.
Okay.
Say when somebody optimizes, they optimize.
I'm about to put an iconic quote channel where I'm gonna fucking copy what you guys say and just fucking be like this person 2020.
Big dig guy.
I'm like, pause. I'm like, okay, if you could grab one of the cards of the people that are coming out that look like they're going to be around for a bit, that way they definitely can't track us. They would have a way harder time tracking it back to us.
Okay. I'm chewing my pizza. Second. Okay, so...
And if I can assist in some way, I will. Like, that's...
You have a +1 to sleight of hand?
I have a... What?
No, I'm talking to Nova to help with something. Well, actually, that's a DM rule. Never mind. I'm sorry. Plug. Can you help even if you don't have a +1 at least to that skill?
I have a +3.
Okay, never mind. So the rules don't matter. This is like whose lines is it anyway? The rules are made up and the points don't matter.
Okay, so what do I do?
He's saying,
so,
can Nova help out Park?
So where, can you
no.
describe where we're standing right now? Plug?
Oh, no.
You are standing about 120 feet from the entrance of the area. You're right next to... You're right next to a, like an owned house of some sort, some owned nearby housings that have, like, little shops here and there. And there's a second cantina, nearby that's another, sloppy Jawa.
So, do I see people walking, like, heading... Is there, like, an alleyway nearby? Is there an alleyway nearby?
Yeah, there's alleyways through.
Walk past, like, a busy alleyway?
Yeah, there's a few side alleyways, but not a lot of them.
Is there, like, a crowded area? Like, coming out of the, hotel?
It's just a chair.
Sorry, I'm typing.
It's okay, make the quotes channel later. We're trying
I'm
to
not
get
doing the
down
quotes channel. I'm messaging Bo for the thingy he's rolling because he's being silent.
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
sorry. So, yeah, the area that you're in is a bit of a busy street, but as you go off more to the side towards the back parts, you'll have some alleys, maybe a homeless person somehow here and there.
So, no, that's not what I'm at. So, is there an alleyway coming off, like, the main street where people are coming out of the hotel?
Yes, from where those Trandoshans had entered from.
Okay.
And did the Trandoshans got
I'm trying
into
to
the
think
hotel?
where I want to maneuver myself to make it look like when I walk past the person to swipe it, where it's not sus.
Did the Trandoshans get into the hotel?
Yeah, they got into the hotel.
Yeah,
they
they
had
went
key
in.
cards
Okay.
and all.
So do I show me like, tell me like, who's walking out of the hotel right now?
So there's 2 Polis Mossens that are coming out. There's 2 Polis Mossens coming out. They look like a couple. There's also a Twi'lek that's falling behind them.
Okay, I'm gonna rob the Twi'lek.
Okay. Roll me a sleight of hand.
So I'm gonna
And there's
walk
no-
past.
and there's no way I can help
Twi'lek,
with this?
And I'm just gonna do sleight of hand and try to swipe it from. I'm like 4 feet tall also, so I'm like 4'2", so like it's harder. I'm less noticeable. I'm 4'1".
Yeah. If you were to get the Twi'lek's attention, then I will allow advantage.
Don't just let me do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
let him.
Oh.
Out.
This is why I thought this.
It's a +10. It's just a bad roll.
It's a bad roll.
Time and chance have.
Anything else? Anything else would have been good. Freaking 5 would have been good.
The point is, I hope it's high enough to at least not have completely failed, just like have not done it. Plug.
Okay,
It's
so
over.
as you guys are as you are approaching, passing by these people, you try to get the key card from this guy, but you made it look like as though you like bumped hands on the person as he kind of looks towards you because you weren't.
Sorry.
You weren't able to grab it. He's like, "Hey, careful, man."
Sorry, I had a couple of... one too many, you know?
Oh, I know. Those drinks are strong.
Yeah, have a good one.
You too.
Yeah, and he heads back out.
Who else is nearby?
There's.
I'm gonna as I see you mess that up. I'm gonna pause. I'm like, would they track the cards, or is this more of a?
No, you're not able to track the cards.
So let's just go.
Let's just go.
I mean, I can just rob some people. Free
It's
cards.
fine.
So as you are doing so, you do see 2 people passing by you. It looks like that Bith guy, and then another Bith right next to him, as they're both holding shoulder to shoulder, as they sound like they're singing like.
Are they drunk?
Alright.
Yeah, they're like fucking hammered. They could probably
so
fucking
what I
pass
do
out by
is
tipping over.
I go in between them and I kind of like jump over and put my top 2 arms above them, like my arms are around them, like yeah, while my other 2 arms below me are pickpocketing them.
Okay, so as you
So
are, roll to see it. Roll with advantage because they're drunk.
Oh, 2d20. 2d20.
I remember +10, and you've got to look at the number you get on the bottom, the one in parentheses, and add the modifier to that. This is
So
gonna be a net
19.
number.
19?
Well, 19 and a 16.
Okay.
19 and a 16. Yeah.
Yeah, you're able
no,
to.
advantage. Sorry.
Yeah, 19.
Yeah, you're able to get both of their key cards actually.
Any credits in the process?
They don't have any credits. They spent whatever they had. So as you do so, they're like.
I'll see you boys later. And they jump and walk towards Nova. I got these babies.
They head off a little bit. They seem to be like swaying more to the right, and then one of them falls over as his friend like. Sounds like he's like dying laughing.
Okay.
So
grab another slice of pizza. But I have my headphones on so I can hear.
all right, so now you have 2 of the key cards. All right, Buckeye, that's fine. So, what's everyone else doing right now?
Staring at 2 cardinals sitting outside. Beautiful.
Yes, Bo, you would have to.
Whole ship to
So,
myself.
roll if you want to.
I am still okay. I'm going to have not to get any more interactions. I'm gonna have spent another 150 credits buying meat, buying fruit, and mainly meats and fruits, nothing sentient. just meats and fruits. I'm talking like flank steak. I'm talking like actual good quality meat. So I'm going to spend 150 credits doing that in the market as I make my way over, just to make it seem like I'm not going specific places. But then as they get the key cards, you guys are going to see Nura walking very straight backed and head arched at his full 6'3", trying to look 8'2", with the clone troopers behind him pushing the cart, and the box is about half full with stuff, but still very large enough to get the woman inside. So I'm going to walk within 30 feet of you guys up to the building. This looks like a quality establishment. And I'm going to say, let's wait here for our client. And I'm going to telepathically communicate. Kark, Nova, do you have anything yet on this bounty hunter? Do you have any news?
Holy crap! What is the range on this telepathy?
I'm within 30 feet of them.
39th floor, somewhere between rooms 10 and somewhere around 10. I can specify exactly. The two other people have already gone inside. I think they might either be after her or working for her.
Well, the best thing would be if we were to not interact with them at all. But if they were after her, perhaps we could offer them immediate monetary value to not capture her.
Or they're just random people.
Or they're just randos. But if anything should happen and the Trandoshans should be after her, I would be willing to pay through the nose to make sure that they get their money's worth. And then when we get the money from Jabba, that just settles it. Because we have tens of thousands of credits between the five of us. So the point is, if the Trandoshans are after her, great, we pay them off. If the Trandoshans are not after her, even better.
The odds are they aren't, and they won't listen to us because they would make way more credits if they did their own.
Well, I do have Jabba the Hutt to use as a crutch. I do have, and I'm gonna. Mm-hmm. I did get a puck from Jabba, right? I got an actual puck from Jabba.
Yeah, you got the bounty puck.
Okay, so the bounty pucks are marked individually from the crime lords that gave them to you. Jabba's symbol is on the bottom. If I pull that out and show that to them, that's like, okay, this is Jabba the Hutt. If we take her, Jabba's gonna be after us because he wants her. It's like that's my trump card. Not to reference the president. That's my trump card. So yeah, that's assuming, and then maybe some credits to sweeten the deal. Remember, we've got real credits. We've got actual money, not a line of credit. We've got gold and silver and iridium credits. So real money is hard to come by in the Outer Rim. So the point is, if anything goes wrong, I pull out the bounty puck, show it to him, and say, hey, I can pay you, or Jabba can pay you a visit. So, yeah, that's
okay.
If they're after her at all. But anyway, so I'm telepathically just communicating at the very edge of my telepathy at 30 feet below.
Okay. 39th floor, let's go.
Let's go.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say to the clones, should we just leave the gurney here? I mean,
I think they should guard it.
Bring the gurney. Because we're going to have to transport her in the gurney, right?
Oh, so are we renting a room inside?
Should we? That's the question.
We already have an entrance code. Just go in. Anyway.
Yeah, I agree. So out of character, now in character, I'm going to walk in and cart, how's about this? Out of character, how about you push the cart? I have the clones be my bodyguards, and we at Nova, you act like you're my partner, whatever, and we walk in and we act like we're a couple, and we know I'm not going to.
Wow, stealing my idea. Okay, I see how it is. Okay.
Well, it's called
smash.
Using your idea and calling it mine.
Smash.
No, shut up. Anyway, the point is, what does that sound like to you? We're a happy couple moving our stuff to our room that we definitely own, and our bodyguards and slaves with us. How does that sound to you?
No, I'm a friend. Like, it's fine. We're friends. Like, it doesn't matter. They won't care. Let's just go.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna walk in.
Somebody doesn't want to pretend to be in a relationship.
Yeah.
Anyway, so all right, we have a plan. I'm going to walk into the place and try to just get across to the door, and we're gonna take the gurney with us, and we're gonna act like it's luggage. First off, I close the gurney. I close the box. Nobody knows what's in there. And I'm going to walk into the elevator. I'm just going to walk straight to the lift as if I'm really tired. I'm going to, slouch over and act like I'm tired and just wanting to go upstairs. And as we walk through the hallway, I'm going to say, oh, damn those inspection protocols. As I walk into the lift. Just get it in here. Come on.
Cool. So as you're getting into the lift, It's big enough to hold a lot of people in here. Like, it could hold a squadron of stormtroopers, it seems. It's quite large.
Oh boy.
So, as you
Rather
are...
specific.
So, so as you guys are going up, you stop up about floor 10, as this is just this is the only second lift in the building. So as you guys are heading into the lift, it stops at the 10th floor as two Imperial officers come in to the side and look at you guys.
Are there cameras in the elevator?
No. As they look towards you, then they quickly turn around and are now in front of you guys in front of the doors, as one of them begins talking to the other and says,
Have you seen the model of those no TC300s? Yeah, I heard they were actually pretty good, but have you seen the prices for those? Ridiculous.
Are those blasters they're talking about, or
No, they're talking about speeders.
It's a running Star Wars joke. It's talk about the new TC300s. Anyway, if you listen carefully, it happens in A New Hope and Rogue One. So anyway, I'm not gonna say a word, and I hope none of you are either.
Advantage on the next roll that you do, Nura.
Advantage on the next roll. Thank you. I'm not gonna say a word. Not at all. So
Cool. So we're gonna quickly though move over to Bo because I believe he was wanting to do some roleplay.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh, okay. That's fine. We're on our way. Bo, roleplay to your heart's content. We'll get the woman with.
All right. So, Bo, as you are in the ship with Kano, she looks over towards you as she sees all the parts that you've spread out on the floor and says, seems you've been collecting. Where exactly did you get all these?
Actually, I got them from where you were staying.
So, you stole some of my stuff. As she crosses her arms looking at you.
Yeah, Yep.
It's whatever. It's whatever.
Hey, do you know where to get as I flip through the book, get a kyber crystal?
Well, of course. The only planet that I know of besides Dantooine would be Ilum. That's where I got my original.
Is that planet full of snow?
Yes, it's the snowy planet. Every youngling used to go there.
Yeah, but you got to remember, I was on a ship when.
Yes,
Remember.
yes.
Okay. All right, so I think that's what I saw in my vision.
You saw Ilum in your vision.
I saw snow, ice, a cave, a wall being melted by the sun. All of it. I saw a bunch of stuff. And check it out. And from what you text me, he crosses his legs and he meditates, and the lightsaber parts just kind of form together, and he clicks it, and it's see, I'm missing the main power source. So just trying to figure it out right now, and if I can convince the guys to go to Ilum after we catch this broad, that'd be great.
Well, we'll have to see. But I don't want you stealing any more of my stuff, Bo Rain.
I hate it when you use my full name.
I know. As she looks over at the little Nexu, and looks over and says, "Come here, kitty. Come here, kitty, 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 kitty."
Oh my gosh. Can you call her by her actual name, Sting?
But the kitty is so much better.
No, it's not. Besides, I came up with it. Of course, you have to undermine every say. You used to always do this.
She
know
sort
something?
of smirks and looks at you as you're like talking a little bit.
Oh, okay. So I get it. It's whatever. But you know something? I learned a few things, so you can't just take me out with that Achani training that you were born with.
The smile slowly grows a little bit deeper as she knows that she's getting to you a little.
Okay, I see how it is.
Oh, you're always so defensive. offensive. You truly are a Jedi, Bo.
Oh, don't say it like I'm nothing like the old man, okay? So just leave it alone.
I'm not saying you're like Nura. No. You're more like... Who was it that you were more like? You're kind of more like Shakti in a way.
How dare you say that? She was so annoying.
Well, she was our master for a time.
Yeah, well, she was the... Shut up.
Alrighty. Finishing that up. Heading back over to the guys. The Imperials had already left from there. You guys are now on the 32nd floor.
The floor I was told about, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we're heading to the 32nd floor.
Choice.
Be glad Noor's not in the room, you two. Anyway, yeah, we're heading to the 32nd floor.
Cool. So you're on the 32nd floor. As you're looking over, the elevator says 32nd.
So
I just smelled the potential the ERP is gonna have with Bo and frickin'.
No,
I can smell it.
All right, I pull out
Anyway.
my device to start tracking where the signal is, but I'm also gonna. Can I do a quick look around to see if there are any cameras here?
You do see that there is at least a camera system at the entrance of the elevator, like up in a corner, and that's all it's just looking at. It's sort of just moving like.
Okay. Are there any other entrances or exits to this building, or is it elevator, no stairs, nothing like that?
There are emergency stairs, but
have
they're
a
right
hollow
next.
gurney.
They're right next to the right next to the camera. It's like to the left at the door that says emergency exit.
We have
Okay.
32 floors and a hollow gurney and 6 people. Let's not.
Wait, can I? As I'm walking out, the Imperials are still in there, right?
No, they left.
Ah, fuck. Never mind then.
Oh, thank goodness. No.
I was gonna pickpocket them for key cards.
No, this is not Skyrim. There is no autosave. No.
I'm gonna autosave and then get that one.
I remember crouching around Solitude, pickpocketing everyone I know. Anyway, so
Still in range.
Just
Misses
fuck
the
yourself
shot.
with that, It's fine.
yeah, it's still in range. Anyway, so the point is,
Still in range.
I'm going to telepathically link everyone just for, so everybody can, for a second or two, because telepathy is relatively limited. I'm gonna link everybody and just send you a one-way thought. Let's get this done, and let's get it done quickly. And I assume, Nova, you know that the target is on this floor? You can tell?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Looking over
so
at
what-
the hollow thing, you do see
No,
that.
no, we don't. No, we don't pull out the hollow thing until we're out of range of that camera.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Okay.
No. Okay. Nova, you are out of the elevator first. I am like pushing you a little bit to get out of the camera's range. You guys are all following behind with the hollow gurney. And then once we're out of the camera's range, pull up the hologram, please.
Okay.
Yes.
So, as you are getting out of the range of the camera, and then you pull out the fucking thing,
Put your left foot in, you put your right foot in.
shake your
There's
ass,
one thing I know
and
how
you
to
do it
do.
all
It's cover
about.
my tracks.
Do the hokey.
Okay. So as
Do
you're
the
out of the
hokey-pokey and
range,
shower with
you
the
then
Wookiee.
do see the two Trandoshans going by as they then look towards you, and one of them says,
That's what your mom said to me last night. I say under my breath.
Okay, do any of you speak Trandoshan out of character?
Yeah.
Under my breath,
We're just-
under my breath,
we're
like
just
it was
going to
very
our room.
quiet.
Oh boy, it would be a shame to have somebody who speaks Trandoshan out there with you guys.
Oh, shut up. Anyway, who here does speak Trandoshan? Okay then. Well,
I'm just gonna. Are they like what? What are they doing?
They are standing outside of a door.
which door?
Down the hall, it looks like the 18th door, and that's also where the signal's coming from.
Yeah.
Ah, I
I'm-
see.
I'm going to I'm going to walk up.
Well, I know what I say.
Well, no, I'm gonna telepathically go. Don't do anything. Is this a one long hallway, or are there like branching?
Wait, guys. So let me take care of this. You gotta trust me on this one, okay?
No.
Let me take care of this.
Telepathically say, Cock, I am trusting you. I have a plan, but this plan cannot work if you mess up. If you start to take damage, this will not
Don't
end well.
give them money. Do not tell them this will end. Look, these are bounty hunters. All they care about is profit. If they know that they can get money,
They're
and
not
they get
bounty
more
hunters. They're guards, obviously. That's what it appears. They're guarding
Okay,
the door.
and telepathically, the point is...
Yeah, we're saying this telepathically, by the way.
Yeah, what if I were to say that I have a contract I would like to discuss with this bounty hunter that we're trying to meet? I go in... look,
They
we're not
would
going to
not
avoid...
believe you.
Look, we're not going to avoid combat with these Trandoshans. Now, obviously
No,
not.
okay.
We have to...
So can I
Do
just go?
these guys look like they're standing guard? Do these guys look like they're standing guard in front of the door?
Yeah, they look like they're
First
standing
question.
guard in front of the door.
Okay.
We can't avoid them. We have to go through them.
Okay, then ambush them. Let's do this.
No. Just let me talk to them. Let me try something, okay?
It won't.
I start walking
work.
towards them.
God damn it!
Park, I trust you.
So I walk
No,
up to the
bud.
Transoceans and I say, excuse me, is this room 18?
They quickly look towards you as you hear as they pull out both of their weapons, looking at you, saying,
Okay.
Wait,
Okay,
I say,
okay.
do you speak basic?
Why should I insult my kind with a tongue?
Because it's my only way of communicating with you.
Then I suggest you get out of here before I
was
bite your
called
face
to
off.
Come to this room to. I was told a gigolo was needed in this room around now.
make a deception check.
This is gold.
Did he say gigolo?
You should have sent in Big Dick Buckeye.
Wait, did you say deception check? Did you say deception check?
Yeah, deception.
Wait. Deception
Wait, what?
check? Okay, the deception.
Before I
So,
do that.
Hold
okay,
on. Real quick, I am going to... how much does that cost? Okay, this is going to cost me a lot. I'm going to cast Force Enlightenment on you.
Okay.
They're paying attention to Kark, so therefore they can't see me. And we're like 20 feet down the hall. So I'm going to use Distant Power and spend an additional Force point on top of a level 2 Force Power to give you advantage on Charisma checks for the next hour.
So let me roll that again.
Yeah, so Deception. It's
4!
Deception. Are you serious? Do you not have anything in Deception?
Nope,
Why
I
are you the
don't.
one doing this?
I don't know.
Why are you the one doing this? I have a +6 to Persuasion. Why are you... Okay.
I have a plus
Alright,
0.
Cool. So as you do so, they quickly look towards you as one of them rears up his teeth as he then takes his fist as he quickly hits you right in your nose. Everyone roll for initiative.
Oh,
Wait, he doesn't.
really?
He doesn't. I can't attempt to dodge it.
No,
Like,
no,
my
because
guy's very
he's fast.
nimble.
He's a Trandoshan.
but I have like a plus 10 in acrobatics.
Oh, well, yeah. Try to dodge it if you can.
What
Make
should I
me a
roll?
dexterity
The
saving
dex?
throw.
Straight dex save?
Yeah.
Dex save to see whether you take half damage. That's a full 20. It's not a nat 20, but it's a full 20.
Cool. So you're quickly able to dodge it as he looks over and says,
Okay, well, combat's been initiated. I'm pulling out my shield. Just my shield for now. And again,
Jeez,
we're
at
out
least
of the
buy
range
me
of the
dinner
camera.
first. I say as he tries to punch me.
Oh, I got a nat 20! I got a nat 20 on my initiative!
what are you trying to do? Oh, okay, cool.
I go first no matter what. I go first no matter what.
Oh yeah, 6. And I'm the closest one.
We're okay, Plug, how far are we from that room? 20 feet?
You guys are, yeah, you're about like 20 to 25 feet.
If you guys could give me advantage, just give me advantage.
Yeah,
that'd be very
if anyone else is gonna roll, then roll. Just
attack.
let me. Hold on. Let me get the initiatives in, so I can.
This might be my first combat, by the way, that I didn't
So,
jump into it.
it's gonna be Nara, and then it's gonna be Kark. Yeah. Our clone bodyguards, if they want to roll for initiative, go ahead. That's up to you.
I did. I've got a 17.
17.
So hold
Oh,
on.
you guys have roll.
What about you? What about the 2 Trandoshans? What did they roll? Because we can't start writing initiative until they already roll.
Oh, right.
So roll for them, and I'm going first no matter what.
D20.
Unless one of them crit.
Whoops. Cool. They rolled 3, so they'll go pretty much last.
Okay, so it's Nura, Kark. Okay. I'll handle writing down initiative as well. So it's me, then Kark. Who rolled lower after Kark? Kark had a...
I got a 6, and then Nova got a
Kark
5.
got a 6. So, okay,
Nova
Nova
got a
5. Buckeye got an 11, and Hawk, what did you get?
17.
Yeah, just text it in general chat so I can copy paste it onto my notes.
Yeah, I was trying to write it. So anyway, so it's going to be Nura, then it's going to be Hawk, then it's going to be Buckeye, then it's going to be...
Oh, wait, I
typing
just
it down,
realized.
so-
You have a wary body point. When you roll for initiative, you can move up to your speed. This movement happens before the initiative order is determined. I have an ability.
Okay, so you can move up to 30 feet without provoking opportunity attacks, it seems. Or does it does?
So I move 15 feet closer. Actually, no, I move 30 feet closer to my boys.
Okay.
After you punch, I like skirt out.
Well, we're 25. We're 20 feet away from them, so you move back.
Okay, so I
where
move
we
to you
are.
guys.
Got
I
it.
move back to you guys. Yeah.
You essentially General Grievous scuttle across the floor.
Yes.
So that's Trando 1 and Trando 2 go last. So it's Nura, Hawk, Buckeye, Nova, Kark, and then Trando 1 and 2.
Okay, cool.
So, again, guys, we're out of the range of the cameras. They did not see me use the first horsepower. I have a couple of things I could do, and again, I wasn't ready for this, so I'm gonna have to ask. I have Night Speed, which can grant one of you, and I'm talking one of you because it takes an action to do. First off, you no longer have advantage on charisma checks if I do this, Kark. But
Okay,
I
that's
can
fine.
grant one of you a +2 to AC, advantage on dex saving throws, and an additional action on your turn.
I need advantage on my attacks.
Do any of you want that can do high damage? I need a DPS class that knows they can do high damage reliably, or at least do something good. If I'm going to use my entire turn to cast that, or should I just phase walk up there and force repulse them?
No obvious force powers. Please roll the Tully.
No, we're in combat. I
No,
can't help
don't
it. We
use
have to
force
do
powers.
something.
Don't use force powers.
Guys, let's try to not metagame as much. Just let the game happen.
Metagame.
Buckeye
Dude,
can
you're
deal
like
damage.
You're making a plan outside. It's like, oh, I can do this, so why don't you plan on doing this? And it's like, just let it flow.
Well, we need to know what we're doing. We didn't have a chance to get ready.
Well, that's the whole point of this
That's the point.
kerfuffle. Like,
guess.
you guys are in the middle of a shit
Right,
show
yeah.
I'm okay. Then, if you want to play it like that, Bo, I'm not going to metagame. I'm going to phase walk in there. I'm going to repulse immediately. And second, that it happens because I don't metagame like that. If you're not going to let us plan, I'm going to.
I mean,
walk
we
in
can
there and blast
plan.
them with my
It's not that you're not planning, but like you're in the middle of a shit show.
Okay, then. Well, if you want us to not ever plan for combat that is random, then I'm going to walk in there and use my ace in the hole immediately because you don't like planning.
We can
That's why
plan.
you want to play this game.
We
I'll
can
play that
plan.
game.
We can play.
Okay.
Seriously, dude, you've got to cut me some slack here. We just got punched in the face by a Trando out of nowhere.
Okay, so, Nora, what are you doing? Because I'm confused. You're doing force repulse on the
No,
guys?
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm gonna use. Okay, they are looking at us.
Yeah, they're not looking at
They have
you.
to
They have
make-
weapons and all.
I'm gonna cast Valor, which is going to give, it's gonna give Buckeye, Hawk, and Kark a D4 on any attack roll or saving throw that you want to use within the next 10 rounds. You can add the number to your attack roll or saving throw. So I'm giving you an extra D4. It's like inspiration. I'm going to cast it and use Hidden Force. They have to roll a perception check of 14 or higher.
Perception.
To see that I use the Force.
Per.
No, wait. Is it a perception? Is it? I'm making sure I have this right. It is
I mean, what does
no,
it look
it's an
like?
investigation. It's an investigation check against. Essentially, my hand wafts around. It becomes blue, and it has like a blue energy around it, but I'm trying to hide the fact that it happens. So they have to roll higher than a 14 on an investigation check. Both of them do. And if neither of them see it, they do not know that I use the Force. And again, you guys have a D4 to your next attack roll or saving throw, your choice of when you use it. And wait, do I have advantage on my... Never mind. I can't use advantage on them.
So first one fails.
They rolled nat ones. Oh!
The first one fails. Second one makes it.
First one's
Dang it! Okay, one of the Trandoshans sees my
They're
right
both
hand
dying.
come out from under. That was my point, but Bo doesn't want us to plan for that. So anyway, as I swing my right hand with blue energy surrounding it, one of the Trandoshans doesn't see it. One of the Trandoshans straightens up, his spines go up along the back. He knows what just happened. But anyway, as you, so again, Kark and the two clones, you guys have a D4 on your next attack roll or saving throw. So, I have, so since they see that, I notice that they notice, I'm going to go, oh, poof! I'm going to, as a bonus action, phase walk, I'm gonna be 10 feet on the other side of them. I'm gonna use phase walk and teleport instantaneously to the other side of them.
Cool.
Because they already know.
So as you do that, one of them looks over and says in his native language, as they try to aim more towards you now, and then they look at her.
They literally see a purple puff of, and then they hear a right behind them as they both turn and look at me. Hello there.
Cool. So they are looking towards you. Is that all you're gonna do?
They're looking at me, guys. They're not looking at you. They don't know what you're doing. You're welcome for no opportunity attacks.
Yeah, can I shoot them?
Yeah.
I 9 force points for that.
It's Hawk's turn, I believe now. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to pull the sniper rifle out from behind the crate. I'm going to extend the barrel out and then make my attack roll.
Okay, roll 2, see if you hit. What's there? Okay.
You're at 20-foot range. This is an easy shot.
That hits. Roll for damage.
Right.
If a 25 doesn't hit at this level, I'm going to be a little surprised.
Which one are you aiming for?
They both know, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Right.
Oh wait, no, it's not 100 and something. No, how stupid.
What?
No, nothing. I was looking at the wrong. I thought it was the other one, but no.
Anyway, he's 25. He's targeting the one on the right.
Now that's a kerfuffle.
For the one on the right? Okay.
Well, and I can add an extra D4 because of Ranger's Quarry.
Done? Okay, cool. So, as you're getting your weapon ready, as you hit one of the Trandoshans right in the back of the shoulder, as he then looks towards you and
says, "You'll pay for that."
As this ruckus is going on, Buckeye, it is now your turn.
Okay, so that Trandoshan's not dead, right?
Yeah, they're not dead. They're very much live.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot with my blaster rifle that exact same Trandoshan in the face.
Okay, roll to see if you hit. My legs!
Hawk, is that a D4 that you added to your damage roll?
Yeah.
Was that the one you're...
That was Ranger's Quarry.
Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry, I thought it's my D4 is only to an attack roll, just to let you know. So, okay, I'm glad you.
Wait, can I use that? Can I use that every turn?
You can use that D4 once and after the roll has been rolled. So just in case it doesn't go somewhere, and you know you're like, if you roll a 2, don't waste it.
That hits.
If you roll like a 16, oh, that's a 20. Does it hit?
It hits.
DM, does a 20 hit? Okay, good.
Okay, roll for damage.
I've DM'd before where enemies had an AC of 19 and the party was level 2.
I know.
It's not fun.
Wait,
I love
trying to
giving
see
my-
modifiers.
At third level, I had my players when they were all third level. I had them fight a enemy with AC. I think it was 22.
I had my level 2 players, a party of
So
6
that's a
of them,
7.
fight an HK50.
That's a 7? Okay.
What?
That's an 11. 11
Oh,
total damage.
11.
Oh yes, sorry. I looked at the wrong thing.
It's okay. It's okay.
That's a...
How dare you? How dare you?
Just get used to my body.
Eat laser lizard.
Alright, as you do so, hitting him... where are you wanting to hit him?
Indeed not.
Just like flat out on his nose.
Alright, so as you hit him in the face, he quickly... he looks pissed.
Plug. Those are awesome Trandoshan sounds.
Yeah.
They are very impressive.
As two of them are looking at you, one of them makes a... So, it is now Nova's turn. What are you going to do?
So the one guy is still up.
Yeah, they're
Right?
both up. They have a shit ton of
How's
health.
the one that's... Okay, I'm going to take a shot at the already hurt one with my flaming shot. So I kind of bring my blaster rifle, I kind of pump a switch at the side, and I'm going to use a combustive shot.
Okay, roll to see if you hit.
Is it possible you could make it so I have advantage? I want to blind him. Any advantage to be able to blind.
By the way, I'm 10 feet away from them, so combustive shot won't hit me.
Okay.
No,
So don't
it's
worry
not
about
AoE, you're fine.
Oh, okay then. I'm sorry. You're a fighter. No, you're not a fighter. I'm used to fighters' combustive shot or explosive shot. Sorry.
Excuse me.
Thank you, DM. Thank you for that wonderful thing. Bring that up again, and we'll vote on it. So, combustive shot, please hit.
That does not hit.
Dang it.
I'm gonna...
So as you are trying to load it, it's sort of like... It kind of like jams, and then finally... As you try to fire it, it... Trigger's not working. It sort of like gets stuck. You're like, shit!
Okay, what I am gonna do is the guy that's asking for advantage over and over and over again. I'm gonna give him potent aptitude.
Okay.
So you have an extra d6.
Wait, who are you giving this to?
Damn.
To
Who are
the
you giving
next
this
person, which would be Kark.
D6 on attack?
Hey, Kark. Come in, Kark. Hello?
Yeah,
roll the
but
dice,
hey,
add a number rolled to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Is that as a
Nice.
bonus action or an action?
Bonus action.
What's up, Bo? What's up?
You essentially have a D4.
Hey, so how's everything going?
It's
no.
good. We're in the middle of combat right now.
Oh,
As-
okay.
As you're talking
We're
over the
fine, though. We're
comlinks
fine.
with your-
Fine.
Can I have some of your?
comlinks
Can I
with
have
your-
some of your ale?
Yeah. It's under my bed.
Sounds good. Do you guys need help?
I think we're fine.
Okay, bye.
Hey, don't jerk off too much. Bye.
I think we're fine as a laser bolt hits the comlink.
So, fuck. How do you are any of
Okay,
them facing
well,
Nura?
one is facing me. The one on the okay, never mind. DM, sorry, don't mean to interrupt.
Is one of them facing Nura?
Yeah, the fully healthed one is facing Nora.
So, can I get advantage on the attack roll? Because
Oh
he's
my
looking
goodness.
away from me.
You have a D6 and a D4, man.
I need advantage for sneak attack damage. That's why.
Oh, sneak attack. If an ally's within 5 feet, I'm within 10 feet, so no. At least not in my area.
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna attack then.
So, hey,
I
if you
attack.
want to move within... You want me to move within 5 feet of
I
him?
do 2 shots. One on my left blaster, one on my right blaster.
Okay. So as you just roll to see if you hit.
So I'm gonna use that D6.
Well, hold on. You don't have to use the D6 or D4 until you
I
you
roll?
want to. Yeah, again, so if you roll a natural 1, you don't want to waste them. You use them whenever you want for any attack roll or saving throw. So I'm
gonna add
That hits.
Wait,
add my
that
oh,
hits.
that
So
hits?
don't waste it.
Okay, I'm gonna do the second attack.
Again, Plug is being generous and allowing us to use inspiration dice after he says whether or not they succeed.
Holy
That's
shit!
Whoa, 27 damage on the full health one?
Nat 20, boys.
On the full
Yeah.
health one?
Is that on the wounded or the full?
That's the full health one.
Wow.
Wow.
So sadly, it's only a 1d4. But
Alright.
since it was 2 attacks.
Roll to hit.
So that's 2d4. No, I'm just
So
gonna do
both
1d4
of those
for sure.
hit. That
Four.
that natural 20, you'll get double damage. You'll get double
Oh,
damage
shit.
for.
Can I decide
And
which
we're
one was
using-
my offhand one? Which one was
Well,
my
hold on.
bonus action attack? Because that one doesn't get my extra damage.
That's
I
up to you.
I can decide?
Yeah.
By the way, Kark,
Okay,
we're
so
doing
my
critical
crit.
damage. Wait, Plug, are we doing? Yeah, we're doing double dice critical damage. Sorry,
Yes.
that's how we're doing this. I do something different in my.
So that was
campaign,
my
I guess.
non-crit, and then this is my crit. So how do I...
You
Sorry,
just
that
add
was
another.
my crit. My
You
first
just
one
add
was my-
another
was my
dice.
crit. First one was my crit.
Oh, the first
Add
one was
another
okay.
D4. Add another D4 to that attack, and then attack with the other weapon.
Yeah.
So that's 10 points of damage. And
Keep
then
track.
Okay.
1d4, and... So 11 points in total.
Okay. So as you quickly fire your weapons, you then hit precisely where you're wanting. One in the chest area, near the shoulder. The other one at the side. As you quickly and looks and doesn't look at you at first, and is more eyeing at the other guy. Wait, you hit the fully healthed one, right? Or the damaged one.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Yeah, he like okay, never mind. It hits him in the back, as he like doesn't look at you first and does and is still looking at Nora and says,
I'm gonna prick those eyes out of you.
Hot.
And I'm going to, as he begins to turn, haha, you said prick.
oh my god. The first
Business
one
Walker,
is going to
I'm
look
using it
to
right
you
now.
guys as he's going to pull out his he's going to
Please
pull
don't,
out his
please don't.
blaster rifle.
Wait, can the help action be
Okay.
used? Wait, can the
Oh.
help action be used for an attack?
Huh?
Okay,
The help
think about
action be
this.
used for an attack.
Think about this.
No.
The help action. The attack
No, it can.
action.
It can.
I can?
No, help is an action.
Yeah.
Who are you
Somebody
helping?
can use their action to give me help, to give me advantage on an attack roll.
Yes, I know, but that costs their action, not a bonus
But
action.
then I
so that
can
means one
blind
of us-
the target, and then everyone gets advantage on their attack rolls.
Oh, well, I don't think I'll be doing that my turn, but hey.
Sure. Okay.
Just
So the Trandoshan looks towards you as he's going to pull out his blaster rifle. He's also going to use his hunter eye if he hits.
This is on me. Oh boy.
No. This is towards the group. He's looking at the other guy is looking at Kark, the first damaged one.
Oh, wait. did I
T1
use-
and T2. I'll say that. T1 and T2. T1 is looking towards Kark and is going to be trying to shoot him.
I need to open the player's handbook. Give me a sec.
That's a 23 to hit.
That does hit indeed.
Okay, so he's now going to use his Hunter's Eye, which gives that. Hold on, let me... What's the... Okay. Let's see.
Where would I find the hide action in the actual Dungeons and Dragons player's handbook?
Nora, how do
need a
you...
place to
Nora, real quick. How do you do multiple dice on the roll? Do you just do the 1D and
just
then
do
the die?
like 4d4 or like something like that. Like how many die? What are you rolling specifically?
I'm rolling a 1D8 and then I'm also rolling a 1D10.
Okay, exclamation point 1d8 plus 1d10, or you can just put d10. But I prefer to put a 1 just to specify that's what I'm doing. No spaces, just 1d8 plus 1d10.
Oh, just so you guys know, I have climbing speed, if you guys were wondering.
Dope. That's sexy.
So I can, like, climb up walls and shit.
You can climb me like a tree any day.
I will take you up
That's
to the
14. That's 14 energy damage. And then he's gonna make a second attack towards you again. Or no, he's gonna do a second attack towards Nova. That's a 25 to hit. Or no, that's another 23 to hit.
That will hit.
Alrighty.
Harumph, I say.
That's that's full damage. 12 energy damage towards you. That ends his turn. The other one is now going to look, and he's going to use both his shots to shoot at Nura.
Okay, as he does this, he's just gonna look at me, and he's gonna see this 6'3" thing with red eyes and massive teeth smiling at him.
That's a 25 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Okay. And now he's gonna use.
There's
he's
no way
gonna
you can
do-
hit me. Hits you.
Fuck!
Like, I'm not saying he can't. It's just that roll.
7
Okay,
damage.
that's 7 damage.
And then
So,
he's
hold
gonna
on, let me
do.
calculate that. There's not even a chance for me to do anything here. I was gonna be cocky and use Force Shield, but that nothing I can do. That makes my AC 17. He's still gonna hit me. All right, hit me with it.
Alrighty.
Well, gentlemen, if you like my character, you should have put a ring on him. All right. Anyway, so let's do this.
That's another 7 damage. Why am I getting like same dice rolls?
Plug,
No,
would
hey,
I
this is what happens.
would I be able to do what I said in the chat?
What? Chill out.
Well, that and
What else did
Try
you
to-
say?
try to contact Nora through our force bond.
You would have to do a wisdom, force ability.
We're in the middle of combat. I'm in a combat mode, dude. I'm not focused on like.
Oh, I know.
links
I know.
If you're trying to force
You-
connect to him, like force message something like that, then you'd have to roll.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'd have to roll against it because I'm in battle mode right now. I'm focused. This is like one of the
Right.
few times where I'd roll against you because I'm literally in the middle of a fight. I just got shot. Anyway, as the shots are gonna hit me right in the stomach, and then it's gonna hit me right in the shoulder where I got stabbed.
Yeah. So, Nura, it's now back to you. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna look into the eyes of my friends over there, and I'm going to. Okay, real quick before I do this, because this is combat, you guys have a couple seconds to respond. I'm gonna force repulse. Anybody says no?
I'm
I
fine
climb
with
onto
that.
We're
the
right
ceiling
next.
and respond.
We're right next to them. They're not gonna get thrown. It pushes them 5 feet. It does.
Wait,
literally
question. Did
nothing
I take
except-
damage earlier? I did, right? How much damage did I take? I didn't mark it down.
You took 14 points of energy damage.
So I'm going to use my cunning action and uncanny dodge and half that.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Okay. So,
Nice.
Anyway, look. By the way, Force Repulse does not work like it does in the Force Unleashed. It literally pushes them 5 feet. They have to make a Dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
So they have to make a Dex saving throw against my attack roll. So it's a force attack plus 6. So that is they have to roll higher than it. Wait, before you roll. I'm going to use heightened power.
Okay. And that does.
So I'm going to use that twice, and they're going to have disadvantage on this saving throw. So real quick, I'm using Force Repulse, and then it costs me 6 force points to do that.
Okay.
So they're going to have disadvantage on this saving throw.
So it's gonna be the first. Oh, so no plus to it, neither, is it?
No, they have plus to it. They just have disadvantage on the throw.
Okay. All right.
So
So
that's a roll. Okay.
That's an 8 and 10.
That's a 12.
Or
that's
no?
a- wait. That's a 12 and a 14. So they have disadvantage. So roll again. That's a natural 1. That counts as a crit and a 14, a 13. Okay, so that's a natural 1. Okay, one's gonna take half damage, one's gonna take double dice damage. Who's ready for a big roll?
Alrighty, roll the
Okay,
damage.
so the healthier one is gonna be the one that fails the roll. He's gonna get pushed back 5 feet, slammed into the wall, actually into the door. He's not gonna open it because it's literally not a huge force push. So here, I'm gonna roll the damage for the one that succeeded. He's gonna take half of this. So the one that
This
the
is
one
how
that
you
succeeded,
give away your position by slamming
Yeah.
against walls.
okay,
Bravo.
they already know we're here. I gave you an opportunity to say no. They already know we're here. They already know we can use the force. So the point is, the one that hits, that it saved the throw, the wounded Trandoshan, that's already been hit. He takes 12 points of damage because it's rounded down. So he takes 12 points of damage, force damage.
12. The healthier one.
The wounded one takes 12.
Okay.
Guys, are you ready for a huge roll?
Question: what's the equivalent of prestidigitation in
Well, that's a good question.
I don't think we have a prestidigitation spell in Star Wars.
Oh,
Otherwise,
that
I
makes
would have
me
gone
sad.
for it.
That makes me sad.
Yeah. Anyway, that's like the one spot. So
Most
who's ready
broken
for a huge damage roll? Okay. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Because
16d6?
Nice.
the guy rolled a natural 1. That counts as a crit.
Okay, so
that
as
the
you
health in Trandoshan, as he hits the door, takes 60 points of force damage and is thrown 5 feet against the door.
Snap the motherfucker's neck.
Literally.
so
Okay,
as you do
Go,
this,
please.
the one of the Trandoshans gets pushed 5 feet back. They're now closer towards the other group, as the other one just gets slammed into the side of the wall, and he goes as he's like dazed a little bit. He's very hurt. Like the back of his head is bleeding now, as he's like just trying to regain his focus a little bit. Like you've
How's
really,
the lighting in this room, by the way? Is it like nice and bright?
yeah, it's nice and bright,
Not
so you're
anymore.
able to see it. But in the section, it is within the area that Nura is. About how big's the radius of that blast?
20 feet. Trust me, I know nobody's within range.
Yeah, so in about 20 feet, the lights are out. All the other lights are in, but within 20 feet of Nura, where he's standing right now, they are out.
Okay, so
Dang,
are
these
either
lights-
of them dead?
No.
Dang it. Okay, well,
One of
the
them's
healthy one
almost,
just took-
but...
Well, yeah, he's looking pretty rough. So, guys, I have 4 force points left. I have like one more of those left in me without the disadvantage. So, yeah. That's...
All right, so Hawk, it's now your turn. You just seen this big-ass force wave. So go ahead and make me that that PTSD roll real quick.
Okay, so Hawk, did your squad get killed by? Did any of your squad get killed by your Jedi?
I actually haven't flushed that part completely out, but it was more
Okay.
like a few of them were walking behind while I was sitting up on a ridge with the sniper rifle.
Okay, so as you, assuming did you see your brothers get killed by the Jedi? Any of them?
Probably, considering I was.
Okay. Then you, as you're having this wisdom saving throw, I'm going to homebrew a little thing, if Plug will let me. You see a flashback of a Jedi crushing one of your brothers into a stone wall as you make this wisdom saving throw.
He got it out one.
Oh boy.
Good thing.
Oh boy. Time for the emoji.
Good.
It came true. It finally came true.
So as
I
you
turned on my comms,
witnessed,
did I say? Wait, I wouldn't know yet.
so as you
Oh,
would
wow.
witness this, even with that +1, your brain quickly activates as the inhibitor chip gets in effect. As you quickly are just good. I'll just follow orders. As you are now pointing your blaster towards Nora.
You know, Kano, I think I should have gone with
Is that your attack roll, Hawk?
Yes.
Cool. So
Okay, so
that's a
Hawk,
9 towards
let's,
Nura.
Yeah.
Does that hit?
Misses, thanks.
I yelled, Nura, I
Okay,
think you went
so
good
as-
soldier.
As I stand up, having slammed my hand into the ground to pull them, I
Good
look up
soldier.
and I see as I hit the deck. I go prone. I'm costing myself this because I think it's fair. I go prone.
Nara, Well,
Cool.
no, I wouldn't ask this to be serious. Would I still have that thing that you gave me?
What thing?
What thing? Did
The
I give you
D4.
Yes, you do. You do.
Oh shit.
Okay, if you want me to... Okay, I'm not going to tell you my armor class. You can use it, but...
Okay. And I'm going to let Plug decide how many rounds I am focused on you.
You will be focused on Nura until your next turn.
Okay,
And then
you know what? I
you'll
was gonna
have,
say- until
and then
the
you'll
end of
have
his
to
next
make
turn?
a, and then you'll have to make another roll if you want to attack the Trandoshans. That's up to you. But right now, your main focus is Nura.
So he's targeting me for this turn and next turn?
If he succeeds on his next Wisdom throw, then no, he won't be attacking you anymore.
So the point is, by the way, I'm not going prone. I realize that's actually kind of like not supposed to happen because that might give him disadvantage. So I'm just going to duck out of the way. That brings it to a 13. My armor class is 14. You do not hit me.
Nice.
He goes like right past your eyeball, Nura. Like,
I'm going to step back and I'm going to. No, hold on. I can't believe I just slipped up. Hawk, what? Oh no. And I'm gonna like the color will drain out of my face and I'll appear more pale than gray.
Is anybody there? Anybody hear me on this comm?
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear it.
Bo,
Yeah,
shut
Bo,
up.
what's up?
Hawk is going crazy.
You want all good soldiers again.
Is anybody? Can anybody give me a coherent answer? Where are you guys?
so Bo, as
You're
you,
probably able to get here in time. It's
Bo, we're
fine.
in combat. Come on, man.
yeah, so Bo, as you are, as you're outside, you then see what looks like someone jumping out of a window.
What?
That's new.
Yes, someone had jumped out of a window. It looks very high up. Kind of looks close to like the 30 to 35 mark of floors. As this person seems to be like falling, and then they fall out of view from the area because of the tall buildings.
Plug, each story is 10 feet, and every 10 feet is 1d6 of fall damage.
I know, but as you see this person, it looks like they have some sort of glow because they have like a glow underneath their, like behind their back almost.
Can we tell it's a woman when she's falling?
Well, I'm
No, she's too far away. It just looks like a figure
He's
in the
watching
dark.
from outside.
Can I roll a perception check to try?
No, we're inside.
No, you're inside.
We're inside.
Oh,
hey
we can't see it?
guys, somebody just jumped out of the 30th floor on this building.
Pursue and engage. Pursue
follow
and
them.
engage.
Pursue and engage.
You want me to go after them?
Yes, go.
We don't really have
We
a
can
choice.
track.
Okay. Kano, stay with the ship. I'm heading after this person. I'm gonna run whichever direction she went.
Cool.
I
So
use the
you're
dash
running.
action.
You're running straight down into an alley area.
Naruto, run!
Flying at the speed of sound. Okay. So it is now Buckeye's turn. What are you gonna do?
Yep. I'm gonna do something that might seem surprising. I'm gonna turn.
And say the N word. Just kidding. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna do it.
I wish.
Nega.
Do it. Do it.
No!
Nega, if you say it.
I'm gonna turn and do this to Hawk. No, wait, not this.
Jeez.
I'm gonna touch the...
Jeepers.
Like swing Scoob.
Maneuver a menacing attack when you hit a creature
No,
with a
no,
weapon
I
attack.
took
No,
out
he's
the
not. That
wrong
was an
one.
accident.
Sorry.
Oh.
It's like that robot chicken skit.
Wrong lever!
Oh, disarming attack. Very nice.
Disarming
Yes.
attack when you hit a creature with a Okay.
So I'm gonna spend a superiority die.
Superiority die.
Superiority.
Stop
Okay.
mocking my accent. Thanks.
I'm not. I'm being stupid.
Actually.
And I'm gonna try to disarm Hawk with it.
And for
Okay.
anybody that doesn't know, to use an object, essentially pick something up, they have to, off the floor in front of them, that takes an action to do. So if
Nice.
he has to pick up the rifle, that means he can't shoot me.
Okay.
Nice.
So when you hit a creature with a weapon attack. Okay, so make it a weapon attack against Hawk.
So I'm guessing it's my my 20.
Any attack you want.
Yeah, it's any
Yeah.
attack.
So you're adding a superiority dice or what for you? Are they d4s or are they d6s?
If you want to kick
For me, they are d6s.
Okay, so he has to make a strength saving throw against this. First off, we have to see if you hit. So go ahead and roll hit normally. Trust me, Plug, I've played with level 20 fighters, so I can help walk you through this.
Yeah.
So he has to hit, and then he has to make a strength saving throw against a roll that Buckeye makes. So Buckeye, roll the hit.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what's the modifier. Oh shit.
Okay, no. You essentially put down a card that said 20. You have to roll a d20.
Whoops.
There's a reason that's
sorry.
been at 20. It says you literally put down an Uno card that said 20 on it.
I do that all the time.
Oh,
do you
sorry.
use this?
Yeah.
My players try to do that accidentally. They're like, "Oh wait, that counts, right?" I'm like, "No,
No, I didn't notice that I didn't put the D.
no, it's
It
all right. It's
happens.
all right. It happens. It happens all the time."
Mmm.
That counts.
Good.
Since he's trying,
Yeah.
Since he's trying to
Wow.
disarm him, could I make a petition here? Since he's trying to disarm him and not necessarily kill him, in place of a critical hit, could he just automatically fail that strength saving throw and drop the gun?
That make? Yeah.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
I'm gonna say that. So Buckeye, as you quickly disarm your own brother and look towards him, you throw the gun about 20 feet away from the rest of you guys. As you're looking towards him, yeah.
Nice.
Totally drops at his feet. Thank you, Plug. That's awesome.
Yeah, as you're like sort of like wrestling the blaster, you then get it out and you toss it out 20 feet from the area. So yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'm not sure if it would count as a bonus action, but can I run and like try to tackle him?
I'll let it slide. Yeah, you can do a bonus action to do that. It'll be a strength, I believe. So, it's against Hawk strength.
Grapple or restrain him?
Restrain him.
Okay, so then
restrain gives him disadvantage on attack rolls and takes away his movement. Just grappling takes away his movement.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
restrain him. let him-
roll with disadvantage to be able to restrain him.
So that's 2d20, yes?
Or you can do it individually. That's up to you.
Plus... I'm gonna do it individually, just to... It's confusion. Plus strength, right?
Yeah. It's your strength against his strength.
How tall are you, Nova?
It's a 9.
Nova, how tall are you?
Me, not that tall.
How tall is your character?
16. Okay, so you do the 9.
I was going to ask, is it disadvantage or advantage?
Yeah, it's disadvantage.
It's disadvantage.
5'8".
Well, wait. Plug, did you say it's Buckeye has disadvantage or Hawk does?
Buckeye.
Okay, so Buckeye rolled a 9. So you've got to roll a strength saving throw of 9 or higher.
Why don't we just take out this thing?
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay, cool. So as you quickly try to restrain your brother, you're like, you quickly like spin him around and grab him by the arms, like, "What are you doing, soldier?" As Hawk, you are now restrained. You also do not have your sniper rifle with you, and you are restrained against the wall by your brother. So that
I still have a
was.
shotgun.
I'm
Snap
gonna,
out
Oh,
of it.
Mr.
It's
Michael,
it's currently at your
I'm
side,
going to-
but you're still restrained.
well, I'm
It's my
gonna
turn.
notice.
I have a question.
What?
Yeah, sure.
Can I hide behind Nova? Can I use the hide action?
It's too
Or
far
in my
away.
case, bonus action. He's right next to me. Nova's right
No,
next
it's
to me.
not. Oh, Nova. I thought you said Nura. Sorry.
Yo,
No.
Can I use the hide bonus
no. The Trandoshans know you're right in front of them.
Is there anywhere in this room I could hide?
No.
It's a
Behind the
long
crates.
hallway.
wait.
No,
The crates are behind
The
us.
crates.
So wait
I
a
hide
second.
behind the crates.
Wait. I'm asking a question because okay, everybody in this party, Does the rogue sneak attack say that your ally has to be within 5 feet of you or within 5 feet of the enemy for you to get a sneak attack? Because I know what he's doing.
5 feet of the enemy.
Okay, so
5 feet,
if
yeah.
you got behind the crates and took a hide action, Plug,
No,
would you
no. If
allow
I get
that?
the hide action, I already get advantage because I'm hidden from them.
Okay, but Plug, would you allow him to walk back 10 feet, get behind the crates, and take the hide action?
It's a hide bonus action actually for me because
Oh yes, of course, I know. Plug knows too. I'm asking facetiously. Plug, would you allow that? I'm not gonna say anything about it. It's a total DM call.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, if I can't decide, I'm just gonna roll d4 and see what happens.
Yeah. We may have like 4 DMs in this party, but we all defer to Plug. We listen to his judgment. So sorry, man.
It's all right. It's all right.
can I argue? Like
No.
No.
My decision is final.
So no.
Okay.
You'll have the
Let's be
advantage, but
useless.
just not against anything. Okay. So what would you like to do? It is now.
advantage.
Oh wait, no. It's Nova's turn.
My turn.
Nova.
No, it's my turn. I'm before Nova. I'm before Nova.
So I am.
Wait, I'm before
One
Nova.
of the
No, it's Buckeye Nova Kark.
how messed up are these guys?
They were 20 feet originally, right?
No,
They were
how
20
hurt
feet
are
away
they?
from you.
Oh. From you, they're 20 feet
How
because you're.
hurt are they?
Oh, how
How
hurt.
hurt?
I'm sorry. One of them looks like they're about to just give up on life. The other one's still standing strong.
Yeah,
Can
the
I
one-
take a
the
quick
one
look
that
at my
I-
watch to see where the tracker has gone? Has it left the room?
Yes.
Perfect.
The tracker has left the room. It is now 32 feet below you and running.
Gotta go fast.
320 feet.
I can climb
Okay.
down the building if you guys want me to follow.
I'm going to.
Jump out the window, climb down. the
I'm
building.
actually gonna take shoot one of my tech abilities, which is yes
Yes, murder.
little missiles actually,
Oh no! Don't tell me you have
magic missile.
homing rockets.
Magic missile. Okay.
Oh.
Nice. We're gonna go against the so 2 to each.
Oh, to the guys?
By the way,
Yeah.
Do they have explosive
by the way,
radius?
Kark, if
Yes.
No,
They
it's
no.
they do?
It's magic missile.
Oh,
Magic missile. yeah.
okay. Roll for damage then.
this is not a wrist rocket. This is like a tiny little mini explosive.
So 3 damage to the still fresh one. No. 6 damage to the still fresh one, and
4 to the other guy.
8
Four
damage
to
to
the
the
wounded one.
8.
Or 8, yeah.
Oh.
Wait,
I see.
no, 4. They're 2. Those are 2s.
I know the. Yes. So 6 to the first one, 8 to the second one, because it's 4 plus 1.
Okay.
Oh,
It's
okay,
D4
so
plus 1.
So it's 8 and 6. So again, 6 to the wounded one and 8 to the not wounded one.
Gotta go fast.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Nova. We're confusing you.
Oh.
6 and 8 damage each. Plug. Does either of that kill them?
I'm trying to think of the. Are you trying to hit both of them or one of them?
I'm trying to hit both.
Both. Okay. The 6 is going
And
to
it's magic
the.
missile. So 6 damage to the less hurt one, 8 damage to the more hurt one.
Okay. Let me fucking.
And I can auto hit because it's magic missile, basically. I basically raise my hands and 4 little rockets shoot out. And
Okay, so. As you hit the other one, you notice the other rocket is about to hit the most hurt one. How do you want to do this?
We out here.
it kind of, the first, like, they're kind of one behind the other. The first one kind of pops him on top of the head, so he opens his mouth. The second one just goes straight into his mouth. He closes it, and there's just, like, a little bit of smoke coming out as he just...
Cool. So, as the hurt one kind of looks over, he just, as it enters into his mouth, and then there's a, as you now see that his jaw is completely fucked, and he falls onto the ground on his knees in front. The other one looks towards you as the smoke then exits out of his nose.
You'll pay for killing my brother, you twit!
Uh-oh, and I'm gonna get behind the transport box we have.
Okay, so Kark, it's now your turn. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, wait. It's already too late. Fuck it.
I think. I say, should I chase the person out the window to Nova? I ask you. Nova. She is the closest one who's not busy.
Nova.
Hey, Nora, should I chase the person out the window? I can climb down.
I'm gonna say, I'm going to yell to you. Yes, go for it. We're fine.
Is there a window behind me down the hall?
There was the only window that was there was the one closest to the elevator.
How far is the elevator?
Hi, Steph.
The elevator is 60 feet away from you guys.
60 feet. Fuck. Okay. Never mind. That's my entire turn to get there. I'm just gonna shoot at the stable dude.
Alrighty.
So, just real quick. So I'm chasing her.
Yes, so as you're chasing her, you are now about 300 feet out. As you see her running, it is the target. She seems to have a jetpack on as she's like looking around, and she quickly turns to you. I will add her into the initiative in a second. As she looks towards you and quickly runs in the crowd to try and disappear.
Oh, perfect.
That's not right. So they both have +7, actually. So I got a 25. No, 20. I can't do math right now. 25 and a 22. Did they both hit?
Plug's wife just got home, so give him a second.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
So what are you doing? Sorry.
I'm attacking the Trandoshan. I got a 22 and a 25.
Okay, yeah, those both hit. Roll for damage.
What the hell?
It's 8 points of damage.
8 points, okay.
I can't think of a way to get sneak attack.
Let me turn up my thing a little bit. So that background noise isn't being picked up too bad.
It's alright.
So that's for the full attack?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So as you are firing towards him, he then looks towards you.
Yeah.
Oh, were you going to do something else?
Nothing, go.
Okay, so as he looks towards you and quickly aims his blaster...
Oh, I was gonna say at the end of my turn, I run away in the opposite direction towards the elevator.
Oh, okay.
So it's an opportunity attack.
So...
No, I'm far away from it.
Well, you are moving, so there's a bit of an
Opportunity
opportunity
attack's only if
attack.
you're 5 feet or from.
Oh.
Opportunity is only if you move 5 feet from a target.
That's melee. Anyway, sorry, I don't
Okay.
mean to metagame. I'm just asking questions. 'cause
No,
I'm
it's
curious.
all opportunities that. All opportunities.
Got it.
Okay, he's gonna try and hit you for his first attack, which is a 19.
He still attacks me. Okay.
Okay, so... Because range in this game is fucking ridiculous.
Welcome to guns.
Welcome to guns. And that's gonna hit you for 8 energy damage. He's then... Huh?
Sorry, continue.
He's then gonna look... Oh, ow!
I didn't mean to. Sorry. Sorry.
He's gonna look over now towards...
Yes, I'm using uncanny dodge to half that damage. So 4.
Okay. He's gonna look over to Nova and try and hit you. Again for... That's a 15.
That will miss.
Okay, so he tries to aim...
off my armor.
Yeah, so it bounces off of your armor as you kind of just look at him like, bitch. So that's both of his attacks. I'm now going to add in the person.
Do you want me to roll
Yeah.
for initiative?
Yeah,
Okay.
roll for initiative. Let me get this person's...
Depending on who goes first. I got a 9.
You got a 9?
Mm.
I got an 18. So
does she just go up to the Trandoshan?
Oh wait, Nova, you're back. Is Nova back?
Left.
Oh, Nova. As I'm running past you, I say, "Throw me the tracker." Can you toss me? The tracker?
It's physically attached, like it's my wrist device that lets me use all my tech powers.
Okay, and then her is...
Toss me the tracker.
Plug, do I see any stormtroopers near me?
Yeah, there's stormtroopers all and about, but they're kind of looking at you guys like whatever.
Whoa, wait. Oh, they're looking at outside.
Excuse me, trooper.
Oh my god.
What is a civilian?
It seems that some red-skinned lady stole from me. I lost her in the crowd. I was wondering if you could help me get my credits back.
We're not supposed to be helping out with any internal affairs, sorry.
Well, I spoke with your officer earlier, and he handed me this. I was hoping that you'd assist me. House is doing regular trading here.
He looks over towards you and says, We'll keep an eye out for the person. If you do spot him again, let us know.
Thank you very much, sir. And I'm gonna run into the crowd where she's at.
Okay. So, as you're running into the crowd and stuff, I have your guys' initiative separate from the actual initiative. I'll add all that in a bit. So, the initiative will be everybody, the chick after you kill the guy, and then Bo.
She killed a guy?
No. No, I'm doing it separate until you guys join up and stuff.
Turn off your voice changer.
Okay. It is now...
Plug, your voice changer's on. It's kind of hard to understand you.
Sorry.
You're good.
Sorry about that.
There we go.
It's okay. There it is.
Sorry. Okay. No, she didn't kill a guy. I meant it's gonna go the rest of the party. If they kill that Trandoshan, then it's gonna be her and then you.
Got it.
I'm doing that so I don't just put her randomly in the thing and just read. I don't want to just randomly put her in the thing. So. Okay, so back to the part.
It's Nura's turn.
Yeah, it's now Nura's turn. What are you going to do?
Okay. This one here is very wounded. Yes, this one next to me.
Yeah, he's taken a good couple hits.
Okay. Then I am going to. I've got to end this. I can't risk anything getting out. We have to just end him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast... How much damage does this do? Okay, there we go. I'm going to cast Force Throw. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to cast another Force Repulse, because nobody's next to me, right? Nobody's close to me?
Nope.
Using the last of my power to make sure this guy is dead, I'm going to cast Force Repulse, and I literally can't do anything else after this with the Force. So I'm going to roll. He's going to have to make...
I'm still listening.
He's going to have to make that dexterity saving throw, and it's going to be against my own attack roll. So I'm going to roll a d20 plus 6 before you do anything.
Okay.
He has to roll higher than a 10 again, and he does not have disadvantage. So that he saves against that, so it's half damage of this. So it's 8d6. Half of this... Okay, so he takes 15 damage. As you see me, what you guys are going to see is you're going to see me pretty much just like underhand pitch with my hand, and he's going to boom. He's going to not move, but he's going to get, hit in the chest. And if it does kill him, it's hitting him right in the middle of the chest.
Okay, so it hits him in the chest. He goes. He takes the 15 damage. He goes back a little as he is looking all over at you guys and say,
"You're going through a lot of trouble for just one lady."
She's worth it to us.
She won't if she's gone.
I'm going to take this time and say to him, and you won't be around to collect your payment from her if you're dead. You're gone. Surrender now, and I shall spare your insignificant life.
Trandoshan's never surrender.
We'll see if that's true, and I'll turn. Hawk, kill him.
With what?
Exactly.
So-
Oh yeah,
okay, never mind.
Hawk. Make your wisdom or make your throw again, because you're still in the like.
Wait, shouldn't you make a save? Wouldn't you make a save to get out of the state? Or no?
Yeah, it would be the save. Cool. He is now full. You are now fully out of it. You're fine now. You're looking at Nora like everything's fine, like as though nothing happened.
Hawk is gonna go, not like completely, but he's gonna like slump down,
Okay, so
feeling a little bit
Dizzy.
dirty about what just happened.
Okay. Alrighty.
Like all the color just flushes from his face, kind of thing. From what?
Alrighty.
just
Buckeye, are you gonna release him from his restraint when you see this?
Well, I'm still gonna hold him, but more like a brotherly hug instead.
Okay, so you guys are like just gonna skip your turns, I guess, or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
It's
fine
now.
skipping mine.
Okay, so now it is Nova. What are you gonna do?
Flaming shot at the guy.
Flamio Hotman.
Sure.
Flamio Hotman? I
don't-
love Avatar. Oh,
Love it.
Oh, that's the
I want to do an
reference.
Avatar Last Airbender D&D game, but oh my god. Ah.
Can you let her out? You're scaring her to death.
Okay, roll
Alright,
to
so that
hit.
is
23, that hits. Roll for
Yep.
damage.
Noise.
six, and he is on 5. 1 second, I need to look up combustive shot again.
Babe, stop!
I'm on fire.
Everyone, I am on fire!
Should be doing an extra 1d6 fire damage, shouldn't you? Because you're level 5.
Yeah.
So wouldn't that be 8?
Oh, an extra d6.
Damn it.
Sorry.
Yeah. And then I think it should be a 1d4 plus your tech casting ability modifier. He'll take damage from that his next turn.
Do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, so he takes 6 damage, or he takes 7 damage altogether?
Yep.
7 damage altogether. Not a great roll, but oh well.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'm bad at math.
He just took 7 damage.
From the half, okay. Hold on, I'm doing calculations. Okay, so he's on fire and stuff. As you guys are doing, as you hit him, Kark, what are you going to do?
So I'm going to do my last 30 steps, and as my action, what did it say? It takes an action. I take out my fusion cutters and cut a circle into the window.
Okay. Does that require a roll or anything?
No,
Okay.
to do it.
So as
That's my
you,
action. There's a hole in the window. Yeah.
you
And I try to maneuver it so it falls towards me, not away.
Okay, so as you do so, make me a strength handling check on the window.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Wait. Okay, yeah, sure, whatever. Fuck. It's gonna fall the other way. Hey!
Cool. So as you are getting the window, you notice that it may crash if you don't grab it. So you quickly, you quickly, and set it gently down onto the floor so it doesn't crack, or explode or anything like that.
Nice.
So yeah, there's a fat hole in the window. That's your
I'm about to
turn.
Crawl out of there.
And
Oh wait, I put Bo on my comms. I say, Bo, I'm about to crawl out of the building. Where do I find you?
I'll let you ping my location on my comm.
so the Trandoshan is then going to going to turn and look at Nora and says, You're gonna be nice on my mantle.
These.
Were you about to say hung these nuts?
On these nuts, Nogo.
I'm going to
It's a 9.
look at him.
What? I thought I had a climb speed. Where?
I'm
What?
gonna look at him.
Am I in
I'll
crack?
do what I must.
I do have climb speed. Where? Extreme climber. Okay, there you go.
Okay, so that's a 9. That does not hit.
Okay, so that's the first one. So that doesn't hit. That 19 hits, I believe.
That does hit.
I think 1 second. I'm checking this out.
You take 12 damage.
All right, so as you guys are watching this Trandoshan, you see him turn his what's he holding? A Relby V10 like Bosk's rifle?
Yeah.
Okay, you see him take the thick stock of the rifle and swing it like a baseball bat upwards and uppercut. You hear a sickening across my jaw. You see him whack me across the side of the head. I hit the wall, and he unloads a shot into my back. And I go, oh! I fall to the ground unconscious.
What?
So your friend is unconscious as he then looks towards him and says, he doesn't do anything else, but he like slowly pulls out a knife and says, Your skin's gonna look nice.
Do I feel this through the force?
At this moment, you do feel a sharp pain in your chest.
Oh, jeez.
As you do feel it come from the building that lady left. And as that happens, roll me a perception check.
Basically, he uppercutted me with the butt of the rifle, whacked me across the face so I hit the wall, and then unloaded a shot into my back.
13.
13? Okay, so as you're looking around through the crowd, you're almost able to see where she goes to.
Ooh.
As she heads off to into an alley, and then she just disappears from where it was.
Okay, time to go to the alley. I'll head after her towards the alley.
Okay, so you head towards after her. As you look around, it seems she really did just fucking disappear.
Great.
Okay. Roll me another perception roll.
That one.
Okay, so as that happens, what's her?
I should have just done passive perceptive. Damn it.
As you do that, she then... Wait, what does this do again? You then... I'm trying to fucking think what I'm thinking.
Well, she's probably gone, so I should probably just turn around.
As you are turning around, you quickly hear a... As then, behind you, you hear a... As she fires a slug shot at you for the first attack. She's then going to try and hit you with a secondary attack with the same thing. Just... That's a 16.
Bang, that hits.
Okay, so, what's the...
Okay.
I don't know why you decided running off on your own was a good idea. I'm just gonna...
Because he's Bo-Rain.
It's Bo-Rain, man. He does what he needs to. So he's going to hit you for 7 kinetic damage to your leg. So you are pinned. As she looks over towards you and says, You know, you are an idiot for following me and your little group.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I just saw somebody jump out the window, and that was actually pretty cool.
Well,
Ow.
you're quite welcome to see that. As you now see Zero to Pico right in front of you. The chat. How do you say it? Chagarin? Chagrin?
Yeah,
Chagrin.
Chagrin. The Chagrin woman who is all
She is
red
hot.
in front of you.
Oh, cool.
The way that she looks, she's wearing full. What is she wearing? She's wearing full assault armor. It looks very heavily modified.
Oh, okay.
She has a heavy slug pistol, which she only used with one hand. What looks like almost like finger claws for like jewelry, but look really sharp on her
Vibrant
hands. And she has that familiar tattoo around her eye. She is, wow, very smoking hot. Holy shit. If you weren't trying to get after her, you'd try to get after her.
If you were trying to get after her, you get after.
So she looks towards you. What are you going to do?
Well, seems that I've come to pick up the right person. Did you get into a bit of trouble?
Let's just say I had to make a quick escape.
Well, your ship's here to pick you up, so...
It sure as hell ain't gonna be you. As she's now pointing her slug pistol at you, ready for the shot, as it's already clicked, so it's ready to just be pulled.
Okay.
So,
well,
it's your initiative next. What are you going to do?
I'm going to...
Get her off planet.
I'm
Don't
going...
believe that at all.
We know about her transmission.
Well, speaking is a free action, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, speaking of free action.
I don't know who is after you, but I do know that House Thule was given a lot of money to get you off planet.
House Thule? Who the hell is House Thule?
Well, you said you were in drastic need, and, well, we've got quite a bit of ears.
Make a deception roll, and that will be your action.
Oh, well, that sucks. That talking was free.
Well, to make the deception.
The deception roll itself is not free, yeah. Chit Chat's free.
Chit Chat's free. It's a 10. That will
10.
not make it. As she looks over towards you,
A natural
I don't
one
know.
Anyway, that's a natural one.
Yeah. She looks over towards you and says, "You're an idiot." As she's ready to fire this blaster into your hand, or into your head. Going back to the other group, Nura, it's now your turn. This Trandoshan looking very hurt.
All right, first death saving throw.
Okay. Oh, right, that's right.
That is
First,
that's a success.
alrighty. Hawk and Buckeye, are you going to take your turns or hug each other?
I am.
Oh, Buckeye, you're going
I'll
to?
go ahead and
Okay.
take my turn.
Oh, you're both. Okay. Hawk, it's your turn.
All right, I'm going to get up and move about 15 feet over to the Trandoshan, so I'm within 15 feet of him, and I'm going to make an attack with my
Hold
shot.
on. My headphones unplugged. I heard 15 feet. What?
Yeah, I'm going to move to within 15 feet of the Trandoshan. I'm going to make a shotgun attack. An attack with my shotgun.
Okay.
And did you say that we're level 5?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, shit, then I have 2 attacks.
Oh, cool.
Jeez, we're getting so many gnats today. It's crazy.
Okay, and that's going to be 2d4.
That's a crit, dude. It's a crit.
Yeah, and if we're going to... Wait, do I just roll the dice twice, or do I just double the...
No, you double dice. Just double the dice.
Okay.
You
then...
don't double the additional damage, just the dice.
Okay, that's going to be 4... So it's going to end up being 7. But can I retroactively say that for my bonus action, I cast a target lock on him?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna add an extra d6. 3, so that brings up to.
Okay, how do you want to do
And
this?
I just get up, pump the shotgun, and then without saying a single word, just blast it into the wall. Does he look back at me after I pump the shotgun, or does he continue moving over towards Nura?
He pumps. He hears the pump as he looks towards you. He quickly. Looks like he's about to throw his knife.
And then I just unload the shot right into his face.
Cool. So as you do
What does
so,
he undo the bipod on his knife?
so as you hit him straight in the face, you now see that you now blasted chunks of meat off of his skull as he falls over from the kinetic shock and is dead.
I yell as I'm heading towards the door, as I'm about to jump out of the window, loot their corpses!
Elevate, let's go.
And I like start grappling down the window, climbing down the wall of the building.
Okay.
How far is the closest roof?
The closest roof is about You're trying to climb down? The closest roof is about 30 feet down towards the left, 15 feet.
So I actually have strong-legged. When you make a long jump, you can cover a number of feet up to twice your strength score. When you make a high jump, you can leap a number of feet up into the air equal to 3 plus twice your strength modifier.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you're trying to swing over to there?
Wait, are you? Yeah, are you jumping 30 feet?
I can.
Wait, down?
No, I can pretty much I have climbing speed, so I can.
He's a monkey, man. He's able to climb.
He's Assassin's Creed Unitying his way down this building. Okay.
Yeah. Down the side of the, right now, I'm pretty much walking down the building. I'm gonna jump.
Okay.
Okay then.
So, as you're doing that, you make it down a little bit, and the building closest to you is 15 feet away. So you're gonna jump over to there? Question mark?
And I'm looking on my comms, and I'm trying to I'm tracking like where Bo is.
Okay, so Bo is approximately 80 feet away from your guys' group right now.
So I'm gonna dash on roofs to where he is, and then you can continue from there. I don't engage though. I look from the roof to where he is before I engage.
Okay,
You
so
move within 20 feet of the party, huh?
Well, I'm away from you guys now.
okay, so
Yeah,
she
within...
is going to look towards Bo as.
Do I still have my D6 thing and my D4?
Did you use them at all?
No.
Nope. Then you still have them.
Yeah, you still have
It's
them.
for the next. It's for the next. Valor is for Valor's for 1 minute. So it's been about 30 seconds.
Okay.
This hurts.
As she looks over towards you and says, "Say goodbye to your kneecaps."
Cool. Sounds good.
Oh, come on, game.
Oh, crit. Woo! No, plug. This bot is known to roll high or low. It's fair to players and DMs alike.
Cool. Sometimes I want it to be unfair for me.
Crit. Roll double damage, man.
Just so you know, Plug, as we said before, use a different channel for your rolls.
I know, but whatever. Okay.
That's only 9 damage.
Okay, so you take 9 kinetic damage as she hits you in your other knee. You are now, you actually see a little bit of some bone there. Your movement's going to be halved for the rest of the game until it's healed. So your movement's halved. As she looks towards you and says, "None of your friends are coming to save you, so
She's
why
bony.
try?"
It's a good point. Well, I was hoping one of them would show up, but anyway, at this point, go ahead and have her roll a investigation intelligence roll.
Do unlimited power her. Unlimited power her.
Shut up.
was really hoping somebody would show up. You know, I really
Wait, during all this talking, am I getting closer, Plug? Am I almost there?
Yeah,
Like-
you're getting close.
I can
Well, okay, so wait, you
I can
dash
see-
to them. You can get within 20 feet of them.
I can see that you're
Yeah, no, I'm using.
you're
it
pretty
all.
smart. My knee, my leg.
My leg! That's a 3. She fails. She's just focused on you.
And I cast Force Blind.
Oh, fuck yes.
She fails automatically.
Okay, she looks towards you and says, what is going on? Why am I going blind?
Seem
As she's gonna fire her second shot randomly, so I'm gonna do this with disadvantage.
Is it even her turn though?
no.
Oh,
It's not. It's my
never mind,
turn.
never mind.
Am I
Sorry.
there yet? Am I there yet?
Yeah, you're there now. You are right above
Okay, so
them.
I'm looking on top of the building, and I think to myself, "Damn, she's hot." As I jump down and do like, "Aye!" on
What's up,
top,
Kark? Bro!
on top of her with my
Whoa.
sneak attack.
Wait.
as-
How high from the roof is he? How like much of a drop? Because
Never
all
mind,
damage
I don't.
translates-
He's gone down
No,
about.
what I'm saying is no Plug. If somebody jumps off a roof and lands on a person or object, that person or object takes the fall damage for the person.
Oh, okay. He drops about 20 feet.
So I also shoot in the air,
That's-
by the way. I'm using my surprise action to shoot in the air
Okay.
as I'm falling down, but I have advantage because stealth.
Okay, Karg, you're dealing your additional weapon damage, whatever it is, plus 2d6 damage for every 1d6 for every 10 feet, so it's 2d6 damage for the 20 feet.
Yeah, go ahead and
So that's
roll
crushing
both of
damage at the
those
end
for
of that.
me.
So can I just explain exactly what I'm doing?
Yes.
Real quick. So I'm gonna jump down, and since she doesn't know I'm there, and would this be a surprise round also? Would you consider this a surprise round? Because she wouldn't know I'm there.
She's
Yeah.
blind.
She's also blind, you know,
Yeah.
She's
She's
also
blind
blind.
as
So
well,
this is
yeah.
a surprise round. So I would have advantage from the surprise.
Okay.
You stack advantage, right?
Plug does.
Yeah.
So I would have advantage from the blind. And so I shoot down at her. I would have sneak attack, so double advantage. So what I rolled? How many dice do I roll?
A fuck ton.
Yeah.
Super
that.
advantage, Plug. It's 3.
So 3d20.
Yeah.
No, roll
3d20.
a d20 plus your chance to hit individually. We don't want you to roll 3d20 plus 4 or something like that. We want you to a d20 plus 4
I'm
or
gonna roll
whatever it is.
3d20, and then I'm gonna add a 17.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got a 26.
26. Oh.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 points away from that sneak attack.
This month.
Also knock her on the ground. She has to make a
What's the number of the month?
she has to make a
4. Tomorrow's
strength saving throw against
I'm gonna say
8 plus 3 plus
no,
4,
it's
so
over 20. I'm
15. A strength saving throw of
I'm
15.
gonna get mad at you.
Plug, she has to make a strength saving throw.
All right. What was that?
She has to make a strength saving throw.
30. What?
No. That was just his rolling. He had a 26, so he has to make a strength saving throw.
I shoot at her and I hit.
He's gonna try to knock her prone.
So I like spear down into. You'll see.
Okay. Well, do I have to roll
Yes,
anything?
Steph, what is it?
Yeah, make a strength save.
You suck.
Yes. Thank you, Steph. You swallow.
You
Thank you.
suck and you swallow and you gargle.
Oh yes.
Oh yes. The 6. Okay, so she's not prone.
So she's knocked prone, and as she's knocked prone, so just so you know, this is how much damage I did with my gun. I did 12 points of damage as I'm shooting her, and then since I have 4 arms, I do like, you know how like you like hold in your arms when you're like about to jump on top of someone?
Yeah.
So I have 2 of those as I land 20 feet in the air on top of her as she's knocked prone on the ground.
She
I
quick.
don't
Oh,
know.
it's just like, Kark, bro,
Uh,
what's up, man?
Hey, Bo!
Hold on. Kark, are you gonna try to restrain or grapple her?
And I'm going to attempt with another secret advantage because she's knocked prone, she's blinded, to restrain her.
okay. Make me.
Because I have another action because that was my surprise round.
Yeah, I'm not.
Wait, how
talking
much damage?
metagame, I'm
How much
sorry.
damage does that do?
Fall damage does 2d6 damage. It's 1d6 per 10 feet. You jump 20. So
I
if he
mean,
takes
it was like,
however
but it
much-
was also like a double freaking pound into her gut.
How heavy are you?
Not that heavy.
Yeah, then you just do the 2d6.
But I mean,
Just
if
roll
you're
the
still
2d.
falling 20 feet in the air, 125 pounds, that would still crush.
Okay, so every 100 damage plug again because there's no official D&D rules for this. Every 100 pounds plus the 10 feet is another d. So 3d6 damage for crushing. Again, because
Okay.
there's no official D&D rule. This is literally what I found after researching for 2 hours.
14,
Oh, okay.
and then 3d20.
14 and plug. If you're attempting to restrain somebody, like jump on them, if you land on them, you automatically succeed.
So that's an 18. I rolled for grappling because I have -1 to each of my rolls.
Okay, so she takes the 14 as well, and
She has to resist the grapple.
If he rolled a, what was that, an 18?
18.
I rolled an 18. Please don't get a good roll.
okay, she's fully restrained as she looks
I say,
towards you and says,
"Bo,
"What
do
is
something."
happening?" She's like trying to
Well,
struggle.
I'm already doing it. She can't really see.
Yeah, her eyes,
Higher up.
her
Cups,
eyes are
cups,
like
cups.
are covered in white.
Oh. Okay. Golly. Do
Do
you have any
cups, Mo?
binders?
Do you
Knock
have
her out! Knock her out!
Knock her out.
I
Punch her
don't-
really hard. You're stronger than me. I'm weak. I have a 9 strength.
Alright. Sorry about this. And Bo just walks up to her and just, from what he learned from the Wookiees, just attempts to knock her out.
Okay. Make me a strength.
And isn't this a con save on her? Again, I'm asking.
Yeah, this is gonna be a
I'm
con
not-
save.
Wait, would this
I
also
wanna
would he
know
have
this stuff.
advantage because I'm grappled? I have her grappled and she's blinded.
Wait, what?
Say at least one advantage.
Well, I mean,
Because you get advantage on any attack against someone who's grappled.
well, Kark, this isn't an attack. This is an attempt to stun her.
It's technically...
It's actually an attempt to knock her unconscious.
Well, yeah, the attempt to knock her unconscious. If you're, it doesn't matter where you're hitting an.
Wait. I'm not even going to do that.
Okay then.
Do you have sleep?
I have stun.
Okay, well,
What does that do?
Stun
What do I have
roll.
to roll?
She's going to have to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, let me.
please don't be good in wisdom.
Taking her perception's really high.
No, she's an operator. She was just able to hide.
Hold on. I'm trying to do this. That's a 21.
Yeah, that's gonna
She
win.
resists that. Just knock her out.
She's
Okay, yeah.
No.
I'll just knock her out.
That's why I say on my
Okay.
comms, come to me, come
I'm
to
gonna.
me.
I'm gonna
Come
say.
to my location. And bring binders.
Okay.
Well, that didn't work.
I say that to the rest of the party, Nura. I like say, come to my location and bring binders. We have her.
You don't hear anything on my comm.
Oh shoot, Nura's unconscious. I forgot.
Okay. So.
Well, that sucked. Will you just hold her still?
I'm just holding her.
She's like struggling
you know
against
what?
you guys at the
She's
same
like
time.
struggling.
She's like.
Out.
Get off
Oh,
of me,
punches.
you heavy piece of shit!
Okay.
Bro.
You know, I can always just go get the guards to lend me some binders. I did
Yeah,
tell them she
go
stole
do
from
that.
me. Sounds
Go do
good.
that.
What the fuck are you guys doing?
Hey, I walk out of the
Nova, help!
alley.
I need help.
Okay.
binders.
As we get into that, Nura, make your saves, or possibly your rolls for that, unless someone wants to
Nice.
Another-
Yeah.
Another
Roll the other
success?
if you want.
the third one
Yeah, the third one. We're out of initiative
is
now.
this is okay. Okay, I'm rolling until whether or not I.
Die or live. Wait, I think Hawk said he wanted to.
Okay.
Hold on. Between. Okay, I'll say that in the time I've rolled 2 saves. Does anybody want to do any? Again, I'm not asking for help. Is okay. What happened after Kark jumped out? And I want you to be completely honest with me. Nova said elevator. Did both clone troopers and Nova get in the elevator?
No,
No.
I started looting.
Okay, so Buckeye, you're still in the hallway. Hawk, what did you do?
Yes.
I went over to go help you.
Okay, you're standing over me. Now, I'm gonna make my next throw after you do what you're gonna do.
I'm going to try and find any way I can to help you.
Okay.
So check.
Do you out of character plug? Do you know how to? I do know a couple of ways, but do you know how to stabilize people without a heal power or potion?
No.
Well,
Okay.
wouldn't a clone know basic medical procedure for his
Well,
wounded?
that's part of his background, and that would give him an additional bonus to like medicine. So the point is, that's a proficiency. That's not necessarily an auto stable unless he has a kit that lets him do so. So first off, Hawk, before we do anything else, do you have any health packs or any kits you'd like to use to try to stabilize me, or is this going to have to be a medicine check?
I do
Oh,
not.
my
have
guy's
any.
fat. My guys weigh around 60 pounds usually. He's really fat and chunky. No, it's muscle. Pure
Chonkers.
muscle. He's pure muscle.
Uh-huh.
He's pure muscle.
Okay,
Kind
He's a
of
monkey
gross.
with steroids.
you can use your action. Okay,
I'm gonna lower
you
his
can
weight
use
a
your
little.
action. You can use your action to administer first aid to an unconscious creature and attempt to stabilize it, which requires a successful DC medicine check of 10 or higher.
I'm lowering
So you
his
have to
weight
make
to
a medicine.
65.
Okay. Just make sure I'm gonna head over to sheet and
Make sure your medicine is in there.
okay.
Shit. Failure, and I'm gonna make my next roll. So since we're doing this, I'm gonna make rolls until we Oh, okay. So as you put your hands on me, you're going to just put a hand on my neck, and you're gonna hear my breathing slow. I have officially stabilized, and I'm at 0 hit points.
Cool.
So you
right.
didn't do anything, but I'm stable.
Put him in the cart. Let's go. And as we kind of move towards, can I use one of my?
I'm not.
Can I use on off to kind of switch the camera off quickly?
For the thing?
For the security camera.
I'm okay.
You'd have to hack into it.
Yeah, you gotta heal him, or he won't be able to get up.
Well, okay, but the point is, I'm unconscious. I'm stable. Let's move on. We're metagaming that you guys know I'm okay for now.
Yeah, you'd have
Can
to.
I take the Relby? I want the V10.
The Relby is heavy, and it just like Trandoshan weaponry, it is unable to be used because you do not have Trandoshan DNA.
Can I cop a feel while I am grappling her?
Dude, don't.
Dude.
Do what?
Just kidding.
Do not make my mind run in that direction. I do not need the idea of a four-armed being feeling up a woman, because trust me, I will run with that idea.
Ooh, and tie that knot, and ooh, that's painful. Plug. If I walk out of the alleyway, do I see any stormtroopers?
You do see a couple that are standing guard across the way.
Any of them walking around just on patrol?
She fired some slug shots. Somebody must have heard that.
Yeah, a few of them did. A few people did hear as a little bit early, or a little bit after the shit went down. 2 stormtroopers come down the alleyway and and one of them says,
What's going on over here? We heard shots.
Trooper, that's who I was looking for. I spoke with one of your compatriots. I told him that this woman stole from me, and my buddy and we caught her. I was wondering if you had a few binders.
We heard about this. It was sent up for patrols. Yes, we have a couple binders.
Do you mind handcuffing her and then bringing her back to my ship?
Usually you're supposed to bring them to the prison cell for question. But if this is an internal affair, then fine.
Show them the puck. Show them the puck.
Will you let me?
Show him bounty.
Sorry,
So-
I know, metagaming.
Trooper, I'm with House Thule. I spoke with your officer. You may ring him up
He
if you
said
wish.
he did it. He said he did it, by the way. He said he'll do
Oh,
it.
okay.
He said he'll do it. Don't push it.
All right, Trooper, if you can follow me, I'll take you. Oh, man. By the way, any of you guys have any medical supplies on you?
Yeah, we have a few things. Are you wounded?
Well, I just took a nasty fall, but let's get back to the ship.
You see bone on his
Gotcha.
leg.
Oh, no, I tied a...
so,
yeah,
as you
I
were...
tied around that.
So, they
Okay, I
quickly
was
bind
about
the
to
woman as they pick her up. And they look at her and says,
Thanks, boys.
Must be one hell of a bounty you guys are following or something.
Oh no. She's not got a bounty on her head. She stole from me, and anybody who steals from me steals from House Stool of Alderaan.
Ah, royal. We won't
Yeah,
ask
well.
any further.
That's probably a good idea. By the way, here you are. Thank you for your assistance. I'm gonna hand them 100 credits worth each.
they look at you for a second, and they say, hold on.
Oh, thank you. Or, thanks.
Oh,
We're
I
not
appreciate.
supposed to accept it.
I understand. If you don't mind, I'll get her onto my ship. Everything seems in order. If you could tell your head officer, your deck officer, I appreciate his assistance and his hospitality.
We'll send her over in com.
All right.
All
Thank you.
hail
You
the Empire.
All hail the Empire. You enjoy the rest of your evening, sir.
You too.
All right.
They
And
head
as
off.
that's happening, I turn to Kark. Let's get on the fucking ship. What did you guys do?
So I think Nura's dying.
Yeah, I think so too. Oh, my leg. Oh, I'm gonna sit down and just prop my leg up.
Okay, so the rest of you guys are... So the red
Can
chick
we get to the
has a
ship?
jetpack,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. The red chick does have a
No,
jetpack.
I say to Bo, like, let's hurry. Like, we gotta hurry.
Plug.
Can we keep that jetpack?
You have to get in the vicinity in order to get the jetpack.
Plug.
No, I know, but we're bringing her back to the ship, right?
Wait, does she have a jetpack?
Yeah, it says she
On
has a
her,
jetpack.
yes.
Please make the monkey fly.
Plug. We're gonna
Look, we
store
already sent
her.
monkeys. We already sent monkeys into space in the 60s.
Let's do it again in a different universe. Anyway, Bo, you were saying? Sorry.
I was just gonna say that I'm having Kark. Just have her stored in the engine
Also,
room
I
right
can
now.
also support him while we're walking because I'm very.
Wait. Please
Yeah.
put her in the cargo room. Don't put her in the engine room.
Question: do we have a jail cell?
She's blinded and she's bound up, so
How long does blind last?
I'm casting it as many times as I can right now. So it's
How
1
long
minute.
does it last?
Or
So
plug.
minute.
How long did it take for us to go from the alleyway to the ship?
It took
so-
you about 15 minutes.
I find a cargo room and I find a pole, like a pipe.
Mhm.
I put the binders around the pipe, so she's like latched behind her arms, and I strip off all her armor, and take all of her
Thank
gear.
goodness.
Cool. She's now just in regular clothing. As she looks towards you, as you're doing all this, like, get your big ape-ass hands off of me!
You sure about that? As I wink at her.
I have no force points now.
Cool. So
Okay.
she's now able to see as she looks towards you guys and says,
What gear does she have?
let me double check what she got.
As I loot everything that she has.
Let's just give the
She
description a little
has
later.
Modified assault rifle. Modified assault armor. 3 detonators. Heavy slug pistol, and then her hands have the vibro claws on.
I'm gonna swipe those claws and slug her.
Can I keep the jetpack?
You're not even here yet.
Now there.
You have to be
Hey,
in the
Bo.
you have to be in the vicinity in order to get a thing.
Can I keep the jetpack?
Yeah, you can keep the jetpack. I don't care.
Okay. So what? You should probably go lie down. I don't
I
know
am-
any
yeah.
medical skills.
Kano,
I'll watch her.
Kano, you any
She
good with?
she looks at you and says, "Jesus, Bo."
Yeah,
yeah. I'm I'm good with medical. Come on. As she
Okay.
helps you to get all bandaged up and stuff. Going back to the
You
other
be
group.
proud.
What are you guys doing right now?
So we're heading back to the ship.
Okay, so the rest of you are heading back
They've-
to the
oh,
ship.
I can't use
Yeah, they loaded me on a gurney and they're running me back to the ship as quick as they can.
No, he's not in the gurney. He's in the cart.
Oh, he's in the box. Okay.
So as you guys are heading
You
down
hear-
into the elevator, two Imperial stormtroopers stop you guys and say,
What's going on? Why is this person injured?
No, they
he's
put me in the box.
cart.
They put me in the box and they close the lid.
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
So they walk in as they're putting the lid on the thing. They don't see what happened inside.
Okay.
Yeah, we are heading down. They walk in, they just see a bunch of people with the same cart they walked up with.
Okay.
I did reclaim my sniper rifle, compress the barrel back down,
Yes.
and then where it's hidden behind the.
Yeah, you did that all before you got on. So you guys are now heading back to the ship. You all make it safe and sound.
Gosh, dang it, Kano. Seriously?
Well, it kind of makes it hard whenever you're moving your leg, even if it
Oh,
is
well,
unintentional.
Oh, well, that's
All right,
kind
let's
of
just-
reactionary.
She's
All right,
using
I'm gonna grab
she's using like
Oh,
a
hey,
solder
Nova,
thing
how'd
for
it go?
two Trendoshans and your teacher's unconscious right
As
now.
I hear they
so-
come back, I yell, "Kark saved the day!"
Kark did save the day. I'm glad you guys can handle your own. Oh, shit.
All right, well, we're gonna head out. Once we're in space, we'll talk more.
And then,
Quit moving, Bo.
As they
Okay, well,
as they pull
look.
the
Either you stay still and it's gonna get healed up faster, or if you keep whining like a baby, it's gonna hurt.
Oh, you are so lucky. Oh, okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
as Hawk is pushing the gurney into the room, you hear a muffled voice from the box. Dagobah system, Yoda.
What's wrong with him? Never mind. Who cares?
Kidding. By the way, I didn't actually say that. I'm just kidding.
Kark, Buckeye, Buckeye.
Yeah.
Trade places with Kark. Kark, get on the controls and get us out of here.
I'm already heading there.
Okay, so Nova, you're already heading into the controls, going there, roaming, piloting bullshit.
Yeah, she can also
I'm-
pilot.
Am I getting assisted?
Yeah.
By...
Okay, wait, who's watching? So Buckeye watches. I say I leave him and I head to the.
Yeah, so Buckeye's looking over at the red Chigarian chick as she's looking over towards Buckeye and says, "Huh, never thought I'd see one of you copycats again."
Don't listen to her, Buckeye.
So I take off.
Okay, so you guys are now jettisoned into space.
Kano.
All right.
What,
First,
Bo?
as soon as we're
Let's
kinda
get to the
out and-
Tatooine as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay, get us into
I head
hyperspace
to
then.
Tatooine. Yeah, I head into. Does anything happen, or can I go?
Nothing's really happened. Do you guys want to roleplay for a little bit? Call it for now, or what are you
So
gonna do?
can we do some stuff quick? I just have to do some quick stuff,
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
like in character.
Yeah, of course.
So all of her loot, I like move out of the room she's in, and I like put like on the main table, just for everyone to have.
You see,
For everyone to be there.
you see her vibro claws, which are beautifully decorated. The heavy
I
slug
did see
pistol, 3 thermal detonators. The assault armor that's heavily modified. I'm not gonna tell you what its AC is. I'm just gonna use its base AC. And then the jetpack.
Oh, Nova, come here.
The jetpack though looks a little bit different from most jetpacks.
I inspect.
Okay, roll inspection, investigation.
I'm gonna be on the
Oh,
mic.
could
so
that
my
be a
mic is
tech?
gonna
Could that be a
muted.
tech?
I'm
Could
gonna-
that be a tech?
I'm gonna be here, but my mic's gonna be muted. So if you need me, remember.
Flood, could that be a tech actually?
Yes.
Or lore? Tech or lore?
I will assist you
It'll be a
because I'm
tech.
also trained in tech.
D20. So
Plus
he's
the
assisting me. So
assist.
Actually, what is your tech? Because I'm probably better at it.
6. It's +6.
Exactly the same. Okay, so it doesn't matter. I assist you, so you have advantage.
Kano, that does feel a lot better. Thanks.
Roll 2d20. Ah. That's a 20.
Nice.
My second roll wasn't that one. So, what's up with the
This looks like a regular jetpack to you. The design is quite different from what you've ever seen.
Wait,
This-
with a 20? With a 20, it's just still a normal jetpack?
To you, it looks like a normal jetpack, but the
Okay.
design is completely strange to you.
Hey Nova, what do you get out of this?
I don't know. We can look into it more once we've sorted everything out.
Okay.
Yeah, speaking of sorted things out, whose plan was it to allow the person to escape?
As she's now finishing up, she then says, "Just one more needle, and that's it."
Oh, great needles. Great needles.
What's our ship again? The
injects it
YT?
into your kneecap a bit as she. It does hurt.
Oh, gosh.
I know. As she then finishes it, takes it out. It's like, there.
I'm just gonna kind of walk over to him, kind of sit down, and go. Yeah, sorry about that, but we actually, and I tap my wrist, which had the tracking device, and it's literally beeping to one of the objects in the ship right now. I'm like, yeah, we actually,
Yeah,
we
the
still
red chick
had
has a
her.
jetpack.
Oh, yeah, you still had her.
So,
Good job, Nova. Good
so,
job.
Yeah,
He stands up. But hey,
she helps
next time-
you as then the pain in your
yeah,
leg
don't
increases
get me wrong.
from
I'm
you standing
super
up.
sorry, and yeah, let me help you there. I'm giving him a hand if I can.
Okay, so yeah. She looks towards you and says, "You're gonna have to stay off that leg, Bo, for at least a couple days."
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, because your kneecap is completely fucked.
Yeah, I know. But if you can get me to... If you can get me to Nal Hutta sometime, I know a guy.
We'll try and see.
Get you to bed first.
Yeah, they
Mind
help you
giving me
over
a hand
towards your
as we
room.
both kind of inch him towards his bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
Nova,
Mm-hmm.
good job.
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's okay. Kano, you mind sticking around?
I got nothing better to do.
Thanks.
Bach is going to head into the cockpit after unloading
Oh.
her back in his.
When I walk out, do I see
He's
any of
going
the
to
storm? Do I see any of the clone troopers? Or any of the more soldier-oriented guys?
Buckeye should be guarding the cargo hold with the lady, so...
Yeah,
Oh,
Buckeye.
okay, I was just making sure somebody was watching her.
Yeah,
and had-
Buckeye was watching her.
I asked him to.
I
Okay.
say to Buckeye, do you want a heavy slug pistol? Or you or Hawk or somebody who uses guns?
You don't use a gun?
It's too heavy for me. I can't use it proficiently. I only have 9 strength. I need 13.
Yeah, he's like trying to lug this fucking shotgun over. He's like dragging it a little.
Yeah, I guess I can take it.
Cool. You now have
Yeah.
a heavy slug pistol.
I got me vibro claws.
Nice. Kano. Ooh. Man, this thing sucks. I didn't use any of my abilities in the Force except to blind her.
Well,
Nice.
you see that
Oh,
the little Nexu comes over towards you, and she likes to do this thing with you where she like presses her claws like how a cat does trying to get comfy. She sort of does it right next to your side of your leg, not the hurt one, the other one.
Mm-hmm.
As she just like and then quickly like glaze down and does like a little soft purr.
I'll start petting her. Good to see you, Sting.
I might actually, assuming you haven't like locked the door, I'd wander back in and kind of sit down and chill with you guys.
Okay.
Hey, Nova. How's it going?
Good. And as I kind of start taking apart my gun and checking the heat sinks.
Oh, careful with that. Sometimes Sting kind of gets out of hand, sometimes with guns.
I'm not. Alright.
I'm just saying be careful. I'm not telling you to leave. Trust me,
I'll keep an eye on her.
your presence is comforting.
Yeah, I completely fucked over this thing. Sorry.
Kano, I had a sense of I could see lightning coming out. Like just all I can see was lightning at one point when she shot me the second time.
so.
I just wanted to unleash just an absolute flurry of power. And I couldn't. I didn't want to because I didn't want to jeopardize everybody. I figured I could try to talk my way out of this one, but I couldn't.
But he found another way.
I understand what you mean, Bo. These are difficult times, and you did do the right thing at the cost of your own physical.
Yeah, I wish. I mean, Nova had a good plan, and he looks at Nova. Seriously, it was a good plan. I don't know if anybody ever taught you this, but in the Jedi Temple, I remember somebody telling me, if you make a plan, just be ready for it to fail.
Yeah, this was Plan C, give or take.
Yeah, good point. But Kana, oh, go ahead.
You
Sorry,
actually
Nova.
despite what happened, you did a
Yeah, I
really
told you.
good job. You didn't use any powers that are super obvious. You stayed quiet, and then we backed you up when you needed us. That's what teams do. But next time, let's not run face first into danger without backup, if that sounds fair. I say it the kind of smirk.
I look at Kano and I look back at Nova. Well, let me ask you this, Nova. Did you trust the ship by itself?
Sorry, what?
Did you trust the ship just sitting by itself?
I couldn't risk the Imperials deciding that with nobody on board, they could just wander around.
So
That
let's
is-
not.
And with our certain guest and the risk of them finding, this was, again, if we knew we could trust where we were parked, and we had nothing else on board that they could, in theory, get us in trouble for, you would have been with us in a second. That was literally the only reason. If you want to make an insight check on me, you can't. I'm like, this is how I see it. And if you disagree with that, that's fine. But that's what I thought as a serious risk.
Nova, I just think sometimes you need to trust out. Oh, he sits up. I think you just need to trust your friends a little more.
I do. I don't trust the Imperials not doing whatever they can to screw us over.
He's gonna pull out the little key card or whatever. Yeah, but that's why I talked them into this. Somehow they gave it to me, but I knew if I talked to them, we'd get something. Look, with 3 humans on board, when they came on the ship, well, kind of Chani, but she looks human. Those racist bastards were just gonna definitely treat us pretty well. But if they saw you,
when I get back.
But if they saw you, they probably wouldn't have been so nice. So I just wanted to see if we can get some perks.
The door is shut, right?
No, it's open.
Yeah, the door's shut.
I'm gonna wander over and kind of tap the thing so the door closes.
If you want,
All right. There's another reason I'm not exactly a fan of Imperials and huts, and I kind of roll up my hair as I turn away, and you see a slave tattoo against the back of my
Your
neck.
headphones can't extend that far, but your dick can.
What the fuck?
Serious roleplay moment, and then lore dick.
Nova.
It's fine, guys. It's
You
fine.
Were you a slave?
I just let it happen.
Huts. It's one of the reasons I'm not exactly a fan of wandering around with them. But let's just say they were okay with working with Imperials.
Dick fell off.
Yeah, but Nova, you're out. If I remember correctly, your people aren't really from around here. How did you get caught up with the Huts?
My first memories were when I was 6 years old and I was a slave. That's all I know. Like, I don't even know how I know the language Chiss. I just do.
My dick fell off.
We can hear you!
Plug, please
Yeah,
stop.
shut up.
I'm sorry. It's the audio, guys. There we go.
Nova, I'm sorry, and there's nothing I can say that can take that away. But you gotta understand. You can trust us. And next time we get to Tatooine, if it makes you feel better, I'll stay on the ship with you. It doesn't look like I'm walking anywhere anyway.
No, it's... assuming you keep,
Yes,
you know, because I know sometimes you go kind of dark, and assuming you keep on the up and up and don't go anything freaking crazy again, I trust you. But that was not me not trusting you.
Ooh, you mean you don't like and he starts playing with lightning in his hand? You don't like the spark show?
I don't like when your eyes turn orange and you get crazy angry at all of us.
Do you want a little insight on what happened a few days ago? Or however long it was? I can't remember. Nora and I had a force, and as much as I get annoyed by him, it was a good one. I haven't felt angry. I was trying to tell Kano earlier before you walked in. I could have easily tapped into some pretty dark stuff, but I just decided to fight against it.
Good. And I have a really kind of nice, kind of quiet smile. Good.
Anyway, I couldn't have and this is Bo attempting to flirt with Nova with Kano in the same room.
No. If you're good at picking up on that stuff, this is friendly platonic, not like.
Yeah, right. He's not. He's definitely not. Yeah. Because I couldn't let a beautiful dame like you down, right? Saying this in front of Kano.
You can hit him if you want. I won't blame you.
No. I get him in different ways anyway.
Wait, what?
She sort of smiles.
I just kind of reach over and give her like a high five. Like
she high fives you back.
Has anybody checked on Nora? You know what? I think I should probably.
Oh no! You're staying right here.
He's just sleeping.
So you two have known each other. So you must have some great stories about him.
Hey, leave it alone. Leave it alone. This is where it ends. It's over.
Like dangerous twinkle in my eyes.
Another time, Nova.
Oh, thank God. Ooh. Seriously, though, we should probably check on my master.
Yeah,
I think he'd be happy to...
Can I say that I'm checking on... I go check on Nura?
Yes, but while everyone is doing that, Nura. And the bit of the Jedi. You sense the crystal...
I'm unconscious.
Oh.
I physically can't sense anything.
Oh.
I've been unconscious this entire time.
Okay.
I'm not mad. I'm just
You're
saying,
still unconscious. But the rest of the
20 minutes
Jedi...
after getting shot.
As soon as Nura's name is brought up, you guys feel the Force tingle a bit as the holocron seems to activate.
Oh. Mine or his?
Yours, Nura.
The one with the message.
No, not with the one with the message. The map one.
That was okay. Yeah. That's right. It's mine because it was Avic.
Kano, I think something's happening with Nora. Go check on him.
I'm gonna cry now. Avic's gone.
I'm walking into the room, by the way, and I guess I see a map.
To my room?
Yeah. Check on you.
Okay, Hawk put me back in my room. Wait, Buckeye or Hawk, did you specifically say you put me back in my room?
Yeah, I put you back in my room before.
I'm gonna retcon that real quick because I want something funny to happen. You guys are gonna see.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead, Hawk. Hawk's gonna leave us for now, but he's just gonna be quiet in the cockpit.
Okay, yeah. What's gonna happen is you guys are gonna see the crate. Kark, you said you're in the main hold. Kark, you're gonna see the lid of the crate float up and just float at about your head level. And like, what? And then you're going to see it like fall off of a floating blue cube, which you've read about in the Jedi book, called a holocron. It can be only opened by the Force. You're going to see each corners of it start to rotate, spin, disconnect, and you're going to see the thing twist and open up to a map of the galaxy more beautiful and detailed than you have ever seen in your life. This is like, you've seen rough maps. This is a full map of the galaxy, and all of the beauty of it is preserved.
So, as that is also happening, Bo, you feel something move in your pocket.
The
cat...
Because there's two ladies there, Bo. Like, calm down.
The cat kind of looks at your pocket as she, like, looks, and then as she now runs off.
Hey, you've never done that before. What is she? I reach in my pocket and I pull out. I assume you're talking about the crystal.
Yeah, but as soon as you do that, the force of the crystal looks like it's about to like just float right through your hand, like you're struggling to hold it with like actual strength. As Nora looks over, as Kano looks over and looks to you and says, "What is happening? What is happening?"
I don't know. I just
Make me a strength throw.
Oh, this is gonna suck. 3.
Cool.
Let
So
it go.
it slips out of your hand as it then stops in the middle of the hallway, then goes towards the left, goes towards the crystal piece as the other crystal parts then connect into the holocron as one passes by Kark's head and it looks over and sits in the center as it then begins to spin as 3 locations now pop up new on the map.
What location?
They are presented in different parts of the galaxy.
Please.
Nura, I need your help. Where's the planet of your homeworld?
Drathos, are you asking specifically where in the galaxy?
Yes.
All right, let me look this up.
I'll send you the galaxy map if you need it.
Okay, what else? What else?
Kano. Nova, help me
look at
out.
the galaxy map. You look at the galaxy map. I'm looking for. Drathos is in the wheel sector. WYL. It's in the Thosa system. It's orbital position 5.
Orbital position 5. What's its
It's in the.
What's
It's in the outer rim. Orbital position 5. Wheel sector Thosa system.
What's a major planet near it?
No. Where's the? Okay, if it's going by grid, well, what's its position on grid? J9, J10.
Orbital position is R4.
R4.
What map do you guys use?
We're using the official Star Wars map that somebody spent like 2 years compiling.
Yeah.
It has literally every planet.
StarWarsGalaxyMap.com?
Yeah, it's literally every Legends planet and every canon planet. So it's in R4. It's in the wheel sector of the Thosa system. It's the orbital position 5. It is a military dictatorship, and Nura knows all about his home world. Trust me.
Cool. So it's in the position of where his home planet would be. It's also way across another side of the galaxy, close to what seems like it's on an ice world, because you haven't been to this ice world, but you've noticed some parts here and there, and then a different planet that you have no clue what it's called.
Does
Okay,
this
wait.
describe
Out
what
of
it looks
character.
like?
Well, all right then. So is it Hoth or is it Ilum? Where is it?
It's
Out
Ilum.
of character. I don't need to know what it is. Okay, there we go. Thank you. As long as you're not sending us again halfway across the galaxy, so we don't know where it is, but we know. Anyway, so
Whoa, what's going on here?
what about the other 2 locations?
The other 2 location was your homeworld, and the other one
So Drathos.
is
Ilum.
somewhere else. Where is Ilum?
Ilum is in the unknown region.
Oh, okay.
It's on the edge of the unknown regions.
And then
Ilum. Sorry. How do you spell Ilum?
ILLIOUM.
What?
ILUM.
Okay. Ilum, and then what was the other planet? Your planet?
Drathos.
Drathos. DRATH.
And then the last one, you guys do not know what the name of this planet is.
Spell Drathos, please.
DRATHOS, maybe?
Nope, doesn't exist.
Okay.
Hold on, I can look it up.
Oh, we're going in the opposite direction of Ilum, by the way.
Yeah.
We're going to Dantooine next.
No, we're not.
Tatooine.
We're heading to
We're heading
Tatooine right now.
Then we're heading straight to Dantooine.
Jeez,
That
that's
was the plan, and we're sticking
why
to
are
it.
we jumping across the galaxy?
Why are we going straight back to Dantooine?
The Wookiees and Kano and you have been through. You and Kano have been through a lot. Nura has almost died twice in the last 24 hours.
You guys need a little
and
vacation.
We need to rest on our money. Listen, okay.
Let's get this money first because.
Yeah, let's get this bread.
Okay.
I have
Are
dreams like
we?
you know, really, just much like touchy feely.
Okay.
We're having that kind of situation right now.
Several hours
We need a
pass
bottle
as you
episode.
guys are healed up a little bit more, and you guys, after a while, take a look back at this holocron of the map. Would you guys
Are
like
we
to know
taking a
about the
long rest?
last? Yeah.
We're not doing anything yet.
Would you guys like
Well, it's been
to
a-
try and
been
figure
a
out
couple
the
hours.
location of this
Wow.
other planet?
Sure, I will.
Yes.
After I'm guessing he's napping.
What's the
after
coordinates
the
of it? What's the
episode,
coordinates of it?
Try to find
The
find
coordinates
location.
on
Hang
it.
on, hang on.
On a grid.
On a grid,
What
it's
would we want
L19.
Before we do anything, after this check, are we going to end for the night? Because I need to know.
Yes.
Are we? Okay, good. We're not role playing then. We'll save next session as we're heading to Tatooine. From there, we'll drop her off next session and then see where we go from there. But no role play this session. Got it.
Is it
Thank you.
Mustafar?
If it's
What
Mustafar,
role
I
would
don't
it
know.
be?
Roll for it. That would
If
be
it's
an
Mustafar,
investigation.
I'm gonna love you.
What is that?
Investigation.
What would I roll? D20. Okay, investigation.
Oh, assist me. Give me a hand. I'm better at it.
We wouldn't. Would we know?
Nova has a better investigation, so help her instead.
Okay, I help you.
10.
26.
That 20.
Yes, you
Nat
now
20.
know. You know that the exact coordinates of this area is Mustafar.
Oh my
Holy
God!
crap.
Time for major
Guys.
sit. That's Vader. He lives there now. He would live there.
I completely forgot.
Out of character, you would, right? He has his little thing there.
Yeah, his palace would be there.
His palace is there. Yeah.
We're not going to Mustafar.
We don't know that. We don't know that. We know nothing about Mustafar, Noah. Out of character, we know nothing about it.
Dude, I'm unconscious. I'm saying all this out of character.
And also, the Emperor has a throne over there.
All right.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
So we are going to end session for tonight.
Sweet.
And it's assumed that we're taking a long rest, right?
Yes, you guys are all taking a long rest.
Do we level up?
Wait, Plug. Did you have us level? Oh, okay, Plug. Are we leveling up?
Not this session.
Okay,
Cool.
Alright.
but likely
Bye, guys.
next session. That's completely fair.
Alright.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Wait, so should I take the jetpack? And who's taking the armor?
We
Fuck, I
will
just take
figure
it
that
now.
out.
Because I want to.
Yeah, you guys figure that out. I do have to go because I have to do some stuff as well.
We should just do it now, so we.
Okay.
You have to do some stuff with someone.
Pretty much.
By the way, Plug, tell her I'm free the rest of the night after this,
Okay.
but not right now. Like,
took
tell
the
her give
jetpack.
me like 20 minutes and I'll be free.
Okay.
I'm a flying monkey.
Alrighty. I'll see you guys. Alrighty. And that will be the end of the session, ladies and gentlemen. So, thank you once again for coming to another wonderful episode of Star Wars 5e Adventure with all of my friends in this group. We really do take passion in this game. I take passion into this game. I really do this by scratch. This literally is scratch. I do not plan anything ahead. Everything that has been presented in the episodes is straight from my head. So, I hope you guys enjoy my imagination and this campaign. I have to say this is the most successful campaign that I've ever had in any D&D session. And it's only been my second campaign as a DM, which is fantastic. I definitely will be trying to do another Star Wars campaign maybe in the future, and it will take place in Clone Wars. Maybe. I'm not... I'll save this bit for the rest of the guys so that they can see if they watch the full video. So anyway, thank you guys so much again. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more videos by me and the rest of the guys. Share this with your friends. Like, really, bring this to opening, because there's only so many people out in the world that are doing Star Wars campaigns right now. Spread this throughout the entire media. Share it with your mom if you want to, dude. I don't care. Subscribe, because... one, it helps me out with the channel, and it really brings in a lot of new faces, and I want a lot of people to experience these campaigns and listen to these campaigns. They're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But anyway, that's enough from me, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye!